All right, take number 2. Trying to figure this out. All right, take number 2. Ultimately, I want to be able to hear myself out through the stream. All right, take number 2. Ultimately, I want to be able to hear myself. I'm just not hearing anything through the stream. All right, come out of my computer monitor. I want to be able to hear myself. I'm just not hearing anything. Check. All right, come out of my computer monitor. I want to be able to hear myself. I'm just not hearing anything. Check. Come out of my computer monitor. I did, however, listen back to it, and I did hear myself. So we'll see. I did, however, mute that. Real quick. Check me out. Take a quick second here. 1 second. Let me figure this stuff out real quick. All right, can I hear myself yet? Oh, you know what? Maybe this will. This is probably. Can I hear myself? 1 second. Oh, you know what? Maybe this will. Ah, there it goes. All right, sorry about that. It's been a while. Anyway, we'll be playing some Saros. Let's get a quick prayer in, and then I want to share a brief little bit about someone's testimony that I got to hear in a live I was in earlier tonight. Just a little bit, and then so like 10 minutes maximum. Prayer, talk about that real quick, and then get into some Saros. I'll try and sit back, be quiet, listen to story beats, figure out what's going on in the story. First impressions, really. Hopefully 2 to 3 hours of streaming today. God is good. I was able to put a little bit aside so I could get this. This is the only game of the year that's been on my list. So, 1 second. Yeah, this is the only game that I was like, man, I got to play this game. Can't wait for it. So it's here finally. Anyway, let's get into our prayer and then talk about the testimony from earlier, maybe like 4 hours ago, and then we'll play some games. Father God, I just would like to say thank you for this day. Thank you for the ability to have comfort in the small moments that we do get it. I know some of us struggle. Thank you for the moments where we can be vulnerable with one another. And thank you for how that vulnerability, whether it be in something good or in something bad, and acknowledging ourselves or reflecting on something we grew out of, I'm just thankful for that vulnerability, how it can draw us closer to one another and how it can also draw us closer to you so we can lean on you in more things. And I pray that we can continue to do that, not just throughout the stream, but as we go into our next day, or whether it's evening or lunch or whatever, for whoever it may be. Give them the ability and the need and the desire and the want to lean on you, even if it's just saying a quick prayer, whatever it is, include you in life. I thank you for this time to stream. I thank you for my sister in Christ, May, who was sharing her testimony, and I hope that you use me to properly express that situation briefly. And I just thank you for this time. I thank you for all that you do in my life. I pray all these things in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. In your name, Jesus, I pray. Amen. Also, I pray the stream is cool and the game is amazing. So real quick, like I said, I would like to get into May's story. Real quick, like 3 minutes. Not gonna take too much time. You guys can watch the video on the Purple app, as the youths call it. You got to call it that for the algorithm. The Purple app. I linked her thing in my YouTube description, so you can find her, copy and paste her Twitch, or you can. Well, she did the video on Twitch, so you have to watch it there. So find her on Twitch. She also has a YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. She does boxing content. That's how I found her, because she's really, really good. And yeah, so she was sharing her testimony earlier tonight. And kind of how I prayed about in the prayer, she was talking about things that had happened in her past. And it's crazy to think, because again, I said I had found her through her boxing content. And, you know, I see her jump from like hobby to hobby. I watched her do what's called diamond art. She's doing this sick Darth Vader with like it just looks so cool. It kind of like glows and shimmers a little bit. It's called diamond art. It's just this huge thing with Darth Vader and his lightsaber going off. I kind of want to get one. Anyway, she does that for a hobby. She reads a bunch of books, which I'm trying to get back into reading as well, outside of just reading my Bible more, which, you know, that's #1 book. Keep that thing on me. However, it's not unzipped, so it's been a minute. if I'm being honest. Anyway, she does all these different hobbies. So before tonight, I always had this perception of her that, she's kind of like super extremely confident, which even tonight I've found that she was even more confident in feeling vulnerable enough to share what she shared with us. And I'll let that be her video if you choose to go watch it. It's like 15, 20 minutes of really, really good conversation, her being vulnerable and having a nice little back and forth with us. But you wouldn't know it from that she had gone through, such difficult things earlier on in life and even somewhat recently in life based on how confident she is in all of her content and when she's live. Like, she's just really bubbly and has a really good optimistic look on life, very competitive and stuff like that. Kind of controlling, control freak in a little bit of a way, but I understand that and I get that because I'm also similar, a little anxious, all these different types of things. But ultimately, she's like extremely confident. And then for her to share, this vulnerable side of her that kind of, in a way, contradicts, I think it empowers her confidence. But some would say it contradicts, her being in these poor situations and these bad things happening. But, Christ forgiving her and the other people in the situation, allowing her to grow through it. She talked a little bit about her faith in Christ, which was beautiful as well. And I know that's, everyone has their own race and their own pace with, how God delivers us to and through things. So it was just a blessing to see where she's at as she's going through the process, as she's leaning on him more, as she's also, hopefully I'm praying that she's learning to relinquish a little bit more control and give it to Jesus, give into that Holy Spirit, talk to him, include him in everything. But yeah, that's all I'll say on that. It was a beautiful stream of hers. I think she was playing Stray at first, which I still need to play that game. It looks so sick. I want to play it on my PlayStation 4 on the projector in the living room. Anyway, she's playing Stray, and then she started talking about some other stuff, showing some editing, some videos she's got coming out, and then, it led into that. So it was a good stream all together, I think, like 2.5 hours. So worth the full watch, honestly. Go check her out, follow her. She makes really, really good content, edits her videos real nice, does boxing content, books, all that stuff I said. So yeah, just wanted to touch base on that and thank her for sharing that if she ever sees this video. It was very inspiring. I'm also trying to be a little bit more confident. So that was one of the things that drew to me her videos. I was like, man, I want to be more confident in the things I think I'm good at and the things I know I'm good at and the things that I'm not good at. I want to be more confident in all these areas to try new things and do more different things. Because I already do that, but I want to do it more and more and more and more. So yeah, she kind of exudes that. So I'm trying to copy that a little bit. And I kind of see where that comes from and how she gets that strength and that confidence. So thank you, Jesus, for this moment. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for that time. Let's jump into, like I said, thank you again to her, like I said. Let's jump into some Saros. You know what I'm saying? Jump into some Saros. At some point, probably some point soon, I'm going to kill the cam. I don't want it to be like too loud. You know what? We'll adjust audio sound. Let me kill the cam. Oop, not it. Camera. Boom. All right. Subtitles, of course. What are we thinking? Small? No, we're going medium. That's way too big. That's insultingly large. Insulting. I'm offended. I mean, but without the glasses, though, that might be the play. We'll see. Wait. No, okay. Woo. I got 2 bananas on deck, too. Boy.
wasn't my fault.
The sun is forever.
The sun is forever.
As y'all know, I gotta take like a quick 5-10 minutes, go through the menus. The sooner you can get used to the menus, the better, and the easier, the more about the game you can pick up. So bear with me another like 10 minutes as I go through the menu, figure out stuff, get familiar. Oh, settings. Oh, perfect reload by fire button. I'm gonna go. So when I played Returnal, I went with it off, but I do think since this one's gonna be a little bit more fast paced, I'm gonna go with it medium, and then I might go down to lower off at some point. I don't know what aim friction is. Medium as well. I feel like this is important. HUD targeting dot size. I wish they showed like over off to the other side like how big it was, you know. Ball protection. Dang, it would be nice, wouldn't it? I can't do that to myself though. Oh, I get to pick the subtitle color? Oh, you already know we're gonna have to go with white. Honestly though, I'm feeling green. Speak it. Let's go. Subtitle background. Alright, bet. Controller, let's figure this out. Ooh, nice. Let's see here. Wrist computer is the center button. R2 is fire. R1 is shield melee. Okay. Interact is triangle. Secondary interact. I don't know what that means yet. X is jump. Hopefully. Ooh. I wonder if I can change dash to circle. Overdrive L3, R3. Look, aim. Weapon reload. I also don't like weapon reload. I wish that could be in L1. Area scan left and right. Reassign. Oh, okay. Let's do this. L1. I want this to be... where's reload? Hold on. Press new button for dash on the controller. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's see. Where did it go? Alright, I guess weapon reload is stuck at R3. That sucks, but... Oh, wait. Yes! I figured it out! Oh, let's go. So dash is circle. Interact is square. Yep. Dash. Okay, perfect. Shield melee. Alright, sorry. I had to make sure. You know, this is important. You know what I'm saying? Move, look. Yeah. That's all we got. Master volume, you know, we already gonna turn it down just a smidge. Dialogue's good there. We'll go 65, 85. I hate the controller speaker, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna turn that off. Customize the amount of content played through the minimal selected queues only. Yeah, I guess we'll go minimal. Explore music. Yeah, high pitch ringing. Yeah, let's keep that down. Let's do cinema. Why not? Average loudness. Alright, last thing. Sorry. This always takes a little bit. But this is important. I don't think any of this needs to get changed. Bet.
Find me, Arjun. I need you.
I know. I need you too. Scan for Sultari signals. I need to find her on my own.
What you want. What you need.
I'm over here talking to myself. The aim assist in this is really good. That's all I was saying. I like how long the orbs stay. What's going on, Worthwhile? Not talking to yourself? I'm talking to myself a little bit. I'm trying not to talk as much this stream because this is my first time playing this one and I loved Returnal. So I'm kind of like saving my first impressions and everything for the end of the stream. I'll do like a 5-minute wrap up. But this is the only game all year I wanted to buy. So I'm really trying to like enjoy it for this very first like 3 to 4 hours. So it's been good so far though. To say the least, and it's only been about 10 minutes. Some gameplay while driving. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is my shield. Oh, brother. That's cool. This is my first time playing it. Yeah, I literally just picked it up. Well, that's awesome. I consider that a blessing. I appreciate you stopping by, even if it's only for a little bit. Did you play Returnal? I hear the two games are loosely connected. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I loved Returnal. I've got like 120 hours in that game.
Nothing stop you.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I got 120 hours in that game. So 100C. Yeah, perfect. Men of Culture. Returnal was great. So yeah, I've been super hyped for this. I'm expecting good things. No, I haven't been spoiled or anything yet on this either. Block and absorb projectiles in combat. Okay, cool. I do need to remember to block. And I need to figure out what gives me health specifically. Hype is real. So far, so like I said, this is the first 10 minutes. I took 10 minutes. I don't know if you're like me, but I took 10 minutes to go through the game, through all of the settings. I remapped the controller. So I remapped L1 to be weapon reload, and I remapped dash to be zero or circle because it's more like Returnal. Perfect. I upgraded the audio and visual. I didn't touch this stuff. But yeah, I did that for like 10 minutes and I've been playing for about 10 minutes. And so far, it's super smooth. I would say it plays more smooth than Returnal did, which is a huge plus. I guess just because I haven't played enough of it, I have nothing poorly to say about it. Nothing but amazing things so far. Remap, okay, bet. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was feeling like I was taking too long to start the stream because I took a little bit extra time to pray before stream, and then also to shout out somebody who shared their testimony during their stream earlier that I was attending. So I took a little longer to start than usual. But like the remapping is so crucial, man. Like I say all that to say, taking 10 minutes to like really understand the buttons, getting what's comfortable for you. Ooh, I am Christian, yes. I am Christian. My dad is a pastor. And you know, I've always known Jesus, you know, my Lord and Savior. But I hadn't always been living like that. I actually got baptized like 3 years ago. Hold on, I'll turn my... Oop, nope. My camera. I'll turn my camera on real quick. You can see my cross. Let me move this down. I got an electrical desk. Greatest purchase ever. Twins, bet. Let's go. Do you stream, by the way? I would love to check out some of your content. So yeah, I got a wooden cross. Wearing my, I went to a CeCe Winans concert last year when I was in Hawaii. Bought a shirt from her concert. I was there with the big homie. He's still in the military. Let me take my picture off. Get my mug out of here. But yeah, my dad was a pastor. Got baptized like 2-3 years ago. Been really trying to be a better man. I got a son. He's turning 15 this year. Starting high school in August. Like that's big. So I'm moving to be around him. So, you know, I got a lot going on towards the end of this year, and I just want to be a better man. And Jesus has been the way for me to get there. So play a lot. Bet. Let's go. Uh-oh. 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 I knew right when I walked through here. What's going on with you, Alex? I knew right when I walked through here it was going to be some mess. But yeah, man. It's been a blessing. Oh, no. I feel that. I feel it. I would love to own a business. I would love to own like a boxing gym. Man, that would be so tough. Get like a professional boxer, maybe retired, but like newly retired. Get him in there training people. I would love that. That's always kind of like part of the plan, you know, whenever I got the funds and I can just do it the way I want, like in one shot. I appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you. I certainly feel that way a lot of times as well. I truly do. I'm grateful. Every day I wake up. Oh, snap. Okay. I'm definitely grateful. Oh, I forgot I haven't used alt shot. Yo, what are those lasers? What is that? Oh, shield. I keep forgetting. Brother! Come on. Come on, friend. What was that? That was only a 10-minute run, friends. We couldn't even get past the first boss? Hey, God bless you as well, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'd love to talk to you some more in the future, man. Especially hearing your testimony, whatever you're comfortable sharing. Maybe not here, but like Discord, maybe. I'll be in there. You sound like cool people, so God bless you. You have a good night. Yeah, I definitely got to get good. That was terrible. That was terrible. I feel like you should usually, if you're good at these, I'm not good at them, so. But I feel like if you're good at these, you should be able to get through at least the first boss on your very first life. Dying further after that, and by good I mean like actually like really good, like you're good at dodging and the whole nine. I'm trash. But give me like by the end of the night, that boss, cake. I'm gonna be running through him. Honestly, give me another hour. So when we're at an hour and a half of stream time, give me an hour. I'm running through him. If it takes me 15-20 minutes to get there, that's 3 tries. 3 to 4 times I fight him. So we're running through that. Ideally.
Function restored.
All right, let me. I know we got some story beats coming up here in a little bit, so I'll try and keep it down a little bit. I wonder what kind of weapons we got, because whatever that weapon was sucked. Wrist computer. Ooh, I didn't even see this. Top view. Okay, bet. We got some zoom. Talking about the end of the night. Said 2 hours. Try before. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, before bed. Oh, no. That was for Worthwhile. I think he said he's going to bed. Or he said good night or something like that. I think. Maybe miscommunication. I think I know what you're saying. But I know he was saying he got to go. And he said good night. Unless I'm tripping. Yeah, he said he got to run. I feel like if you're on the West Coast, this is night. You know? And even out here, this is still night. I don't know. I could be tripping. Let's see. Or unless you're talking about before bed, I'll be good, maybe? I don't know. You know, I'll be rambling sometimes. Alt fire, reload speed. Okay, so these will level up. You said you were going to bed. Just check out. Oh, well, definitely not going to bed. Not right now. Let's see. It's 12 o'clock, so we'll give it like 2 hours. That's the plan. We'll stream for 2 hours. Get off at 2 o'clock. Boom. Wake up at 6, 7. Get 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Not too much damage. So 2 hours, 3 hours, absolute maximum. No, we're not staying up later than 3. I do know that much. I don't want my sleep to be too far off, so I can clear up anything with that statement, hopefully. This was the O2 biome? Oh, I love how this game has its own kind of like language as well. Audio logs, text logs. Alright, that's all we can see so far. Cool.
Jerome? Sheridan?
Nothing. What's that say? Soltari. Okay, Soltari's like this company. I'm assuming.
Tarn? It was promised!
I need to know that I just made the right decision.
It's me, boss.
Haven't seen Tarn since he sabotaged our ship. Thought he was dead. Just like you.
Wait, how long?
Since the last time the sun died, mate.
Yeah, I remember seeing the eclipse and then...
Tarn was good people. You can come out.
Tarn.
Arjun? Tarn. No. What happened?
Where have you been? And what did you do?
Nothing. I don't know what to tell you, Kay. It feels like I only just left and Tarn jumps me.
You left us here. We've lost people. There's no way to get home, and you think
Kayla,
you can just...
he's returned to us. That is what matters.
Time for this later. Kayla, Stack, go make sure Tarn didn't mess with any other equipment. While Jerome and I deal with this.
Means you too, mate.
Arjun, there's a Soltari signal out there. It's our best shot at finding the colony.
Let's find our people before that signal disappears. I'll follow when you're ready.
I'll find them and make sure everyone's safe.
Alright, real quick, like 2-3 minutes. I'm about to eat this banana and share my quick thoughts on what I think is going on. So I feel like, or at least just real brief thought. I feel like every time I go out and I leave this little shelter that everyone else is staying at, they're sounding like I was gone for a really long time. So as the emergency team, the Echelon 4 team that got sent out based on the messages, we're the rescue team, search and rescue, to find the first 3 groups of people that got sent here. None of them responded back via communications. So we're search and rescue. And I'm thinking I went out looking for people while I left these guys here. At least, I'm thinking a month passed. I think at least a month. Maybe upwards to 3 months per time you go out. If they really legitimately thought this guy was dead. Just initial thoughts. I'm going to eat this banana and then we'll get to it.
Sheridan. I'm sorry you had to make that call.
My job is to keep my team alive.
What happened to the crew isn't your fault.
Soltari won't agree. Half of us gone, and nothing to show for it.
They won't care once we find the colonists. We've got your back, boss.
Everyone's hurting. But remember, we've still got a job to do.
Of course we're hurting. Tarn was a friend.
We've lost a lot of friends. I'm just trying to keep the rest alive.
What the hell happened, Jay?
Most wandered off and got themselves killed. Some came back. Different. It's been ugly, Arch.
You think the others can hold it together?
They're the only ones who didn't lose their minds. So that's something.
You think the colonists are still alive?
We get occasional signals, but they stop as soon as they start. There were thousands on the ships before us. Gotta be some sign of them out there.
What about you, Jay? How you holding up?
Won't lie, mate. I bloody hate this place.
Alright, so another quick hypothesis of mine. I'm thinking the amount of time that I'm spent gone, I think maybe the more like biomes I get through, maybe that's a longer amount of time. So first biome's probably 1 month, second 2 months, third 3 months, fourth, so on and so forth, however many biomes. Maybe that's the case. I feel like as I come back, that amount of time maybe gets transferred to someone. All in an instant. So maybe they get crazy. Oh, is it? Dang. Let me move this further away. Maybe this does work at 100%. We'll see how this works, and then I'll adjust it if you need me to. Yeah, we'll see how this works.
Plot a route to that
You let me know.
signal.
Map data
I'm
corrupted.
gonna turn my
Marking
monitor down
approximate location.
just in case. Does it sound like okay, roughly, with the gunfire and everything? I gotta find good audio levels for this game, so this is good fine tuning. I wonder if I can spin these on anything. I'm sure I can. Any strength he needs. Of course, it tells me now. Survive on Carcosa. That's the name of the place. Oh, I didn't get to finish reading that. Resources. Loosenite. There we go. After a cycle, we can unlock new nodes in the armor matrix. Aether. Repairing armor integrity. 3 sizes. Okay, so Aether was different leveling up material last time. And Loosenite was whatever the orbs were called. The characters. So hopefully we can catch another character dialogue portion here in a little bit. Am I still like overpowering like the game though? I don't want that to happen. I kind of want it to like blend as best as possible. Yeah, that's kind of what I was leading to as well. We'll try and get through this run, but hopefully like the game, like shooting stuff, all of that is listenable.
Let's find that signal.
Not too loud for my voice, but also not too loud for the game,
is all that's
if
left
that
of
makes
us.
sense.
And they're ready to break.
Oh crap. Okay. I don't know what that was, but what is this? Okay. It's a key. I wonder if I can jump dash shield. A smidge loud? Okay. Let me... Alright, so I got the... How's that? Hopefully... Actually, you know what? I figured out what the problem is. Alright, we'll try that. And see how that works. Yeah. I feel like here, this should be good. I forgot I changed the attenuation on it. I had no attenuation, so it was just straight through. I put 3.7 dB on there, so should be twice as quiet, I think, at least close. Main path highlighted, got it. Better, perfect. I forgot I know what dB is and attenuation, and yeah. Silly me. Alright. Double check. This is a beautiful game, by the way. I will say that. I guess I don't really need to be super quiet.
Jay, do we know anything about this civilization yet?
Whatever it was, it's a graveyard now.
But Soltari said there was nothing.
Focus on the rescue, mate.
Tell you what, I can't wait to get double jump. Good grief. My bag runneth over when I get double jump. Okay, so you can. Perfect. Shangri-La Frontiers new seasons being officially announced. Ooh, when is it?
Unknown power signature detected. Integration suggested.
I'm curious. I want to save some time at the end of the stream. It's kind of why I'm thinking just 2 hours. But I want to save some time at the end of the stream to, or when I'm done streaming, to get like 1 or 2 episodes of anime.
Like
I'm 2 episodes behind on Snowball Earth. And I'm 1 episode behind on Liar Game. So I'll probably watch 1 episode of each. 1 of Liar Game and 1 of Snowball Earth. I don't think there's anything else. January 2027? I'd have been better off with them not telling us. That's so far from now. That's 8 months. 7 months. I mean, I guess I can wait, but that feels like a long time from now. And again, I know it's not, especially because, you know, time for me doesn't really go that long, but I want to see it so bad that it's going to feel like a kind of a while. L2 all the way down to use your power. What does this do? Oh. Okay. I gotta start using the shield. Jumps. What's this? Prominence. We'll read through all this stuff later. Not super pertinent right now, but I am going to be interested enough in this game that I will go through it. I do know that. Yeah, Shangri-La Frontier, man. Witch Hat. What you been thinking about Witch Hat? That last episode, a lot of the fans were like stupid hype about it. I mean, it was cool. I thought it was really, really good and beautiful. I didn't read the manga, so I didn't get the super hype like everyone did. I thought it looked amazing.
You were gone for days. You really don't remember.
Definitely up there. They spent some money on the budget. If you haven't seen it, hopefully I'm not spoiling
for the colonists
for you. But it's like a really, really cool spectacle.
Odds are looking grim at this point.
It's a dope
safe,
magic spell that gets
Everyone
cast.
on those ships is safe.
Like it's beautifully done. But you know, it's like 30 seconds to a minute, I guess, total. Like the whole scene. That's like truly the beautiful parts of it. I loved it. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I'm hoping we can get, obviously, you know, they're only 4 episodes deep, but I'm hoping in the future when there's like higher level, you know, wizard fights and mage fights, I'm hoping, let's see, explosion radius. Ooh, Okay, nice. But yeah, I'm hoping in the future, for fights, you know, maybe it's like a 10 to 15 minute like fight. I'm hoping they keep that same level of choreography. It would really cement them, I think, at least graphically, on the level of a free ring. In my eyes, graphically. The story, I'm still catching up. The story is good so far. I didn't instantly fall in love with it as much as I did with free ring, but you know, some stories take a little while to build, which I'm totally here for. So, and I think this is one of those stories. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. I hope we get a full core. I don't think we will, if that's what the animation's looking like. We'll probably get half core, 12 episodes. Which, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm happy with whatever they give us. Oh, crap. Can I grapple this? I cannot. Okay. Alright, I had to check it out. Whew. Power. I guess. I guess I don't really understand this yet. If they will ever do 10 to 15 minutes, I don't think this world is built to take hits like that. Close to the one-hit kills. That's also kind of what I was thinking, but you never know. Maybe if they have this high-level defense, I could imagine, like, I look at it like this. The cloud spell that the girls made, I imagine a high-level spell, based on what that dude did with the attack spell, I imagine that there's some high-level defensive spells that can, like, absorb stuff like that. And if they're quick enough and they have enough paper, like, you see how fast he did that sign? Like, come on now, he did that really quick. So I imagine it's essentially, in my eyes, it's like Harry Potter when they just do the wand and they say something. That's kind of how quick I see it. And maybe there's like barrier spells, so if you do get hit, you don't take as much damage, like, and gear for that type of stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. So I think a 10-minute fight is fair. Maybe 15 minutes is stretching it, but I think a 10-minute fight would be fair. Philosophical debate between the factions. Also, me too. I love the Brim Caps so far. I don't know anything about them. I love the fact that they're brims, that they have brims. I think it looks fly. And that's all I needed to really see and hear. Yeah, they might be the bad guy, but who cares? Yeah, counter spells, exactly. Kind of like, you know, even in The Witcher, you know, Witcher had the Quinn Shield. You know, like, come on now. Witcher had the Quinn Shield, and these guys are supposedly, like, high-level mages. He was just using magic to kill monsters, which is still really strong, but imagine, like, Yennefer popped up. That's kind of how I think of it. Like, imagine Yennefer just running around, having mage duels and stuff. At least in comparing it to The Witcher, that's kind of how I see it. Maybe, actually, probably even higher level than that, if I'm being honest. But to like paint the picture, that's kind of what I'm saying. I think it's possible. I don't know what they have in store for us, but I hope that's what they have in store for us. That would be a treat. Again, with that animation, brother. The difference between freedom of speech, choice, and censorship. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That's a very, like, nowadays kind of a topic as well. Who wants it? Ooh. Might have to switch the, what does L1 do? I might have to switch the reload L1 to R1. I think that feels better. Shooting and reloading with R1 and R2, I feel like would be perfect. And then I could use L1 for melee. I don't know. So far, I just don't really have much use for melee. I know that there will be upside for it, but sorry, I got distracted, but yeah. Okay, so I need a key to open those.
Is this ours? Echelon 4 gear.
Confirmed. Boundaries unlocked.
Ooh, nice. I like how the Lucenite stays on the ground longer. In Returnal, man, you gotta get so much stuff to get increased duration of orbs to stay on the ground. Hold on, let me read this. Yeesh. Yeah, these guys are definitely going insane. Like a Groundhog's Day kind of deal so far. You know? Very similar to Returnal. Liking it. I wonder if this symbol is anything. No? Okay. Had to check. Ooh. I need a grappling hook or something. There's something up there. I don't really have to worry too much about looking up.
Just a little cut in the right place and boom, no more ship. I fell for them. I really did. The despair as our only way home burned. But I had to do it. Pain is the first step on the path.
I found a log at Tarn's camp. Didn't sound like him anymore. What the hell happened while I was gone?
Just about everyone lost their damn minds.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to... Okay, there's the map. Great. Let's see. This is important. Locked container. By this is important, I mean the map. Audio is much better now. Perfect. Thank you so much. You're a big help with that. Huge catch. Huge catch. Side path. Okay, so this is where we're going to want to go. I'm assuming this is everywhere I've already come from. Objective, main path. Reach the signal location. Main path. Okay, cool. We'll go forward, make a right, and then we'll turn back around at some point to go hit the main path. Do 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 do. Oh, you know what? This is where I needed the key. Oh, okay, so... Oh, no. Never mind. I'm tripping. I thought that was a room I needed a key for.
The sun. Oh, the sun. It's in me. It sees me. It knows me. Soon, they will come for us. And we will bleed. And we will smile.
Well, I know the son who comes for me and that knows me. His name is Jesus Christ. And he loves me. Whoever this guy is hearing, I don't think I like him. Anyway, found out some audio. the plot thickens. I like how I'm getting more of the world faster than in Returnal. Like, to have gotten this much information, I would have had to have been on like my 4th run already. Like, this many audio logs and character dialogue. It helps that there's other characters as well, so you can kind of accelerate the content and the amount of story that you tell. So hopefully there's a bit more story in this that's told. Returnal is very ambiguous. Hopefully this one's slightly less ambiguous. I like the ending to be ambiguous, though, whatever they choose. But hopefully this is you know, gives you enough. I want to be led along. I don't want to know everything too soon. I like the thriller aspect of Returnal, and I kind of want that to carry in this.
Jerome,
Please no.
we've got trouble.
I'm not ready. I was definitely about to shoot him.
Now you see the kind of shit I've been dealing with. Best we avoid that thing.
So we have to fight it soon. That's terrible. Is that the same one we fought earlier, or no? Am I tripping? I don't think so. Sorry, gotta check. You never know where there's like secret rooms and stuff, and I feel like I'm already missing stuff. But again, I think once I'm at like 15 hours in this game, I'll have most of the stuff unlocked, so I can do like grappling, and if there's water, go in the water, and all that type of stuff. The stuff I can't reach and stuff like that now. Give me 15 hours, 20 hours.
I hear it. The voice. The whisper of the eclipse. It's been waiting. Watching us. It wants me to listen.
Creepy. Special resource for armor alteration. Cool. I need to figure out how Halasan is called. Halasan. I need to figure out this shield. I know there's like a... Okay, there it goes. That's about 5 seconds. That's pretty good. Reload of it's pretty good. Let me see a full reload. Nope. It was blue before. So I wonder if it'll get back to being blue. Maybe that's from dodging. Sorry, I'm trying to figure that out. I know that's going to be important later on. Using the blue shield. Or the shield with the blue bar. Oh, yep, that was almost my demise, friends. I am actually tempted to figure out what happens when you fall off course. Usually it's like a small amount of damage, and they just put you back on the spot. So hopefully that's the case. We'll figure that out here in a little bit. Next chance we get to fall.
Soltari weapon detected.
Nice, new weapon!
Soltari assault rifle. High speed auto fire.
Oh, we're clearing the next boss.
This was Tarn's favorite.
Poor Tarn. Old girl had to shoot him. Target weapons alt fire. Every main weapon or equip has unique alt fires to discover. I don't know what this does. Do I not have a alt fire currently? Sure, I guess that's what it is. Okay, I would love for the thing to go away. That'd be great. Oh wait, maybe it's for that. Sorry. Sheesh. I wasn't expecting something to shoot that fast. That's the fastest projectile so far. Attack rifle. Got it.
Jay, see a tower.
I haven't seen anything like that. But the ground keeps shifting each time I go back out.
What are you talking about?
This world, mate.
Dawn season 2
Carcosa
confirmed.
keeps
Oh,
changing
baby.
its
Hey,
mind.
when's
Maybe
the
we can find a way to
kind
the
of
city.
random? When's the
Big planet, mate. One thing at
Hold
a
on.
time. Find the signal.
I'm trying not to talk over dialogue, so I can like edit it up. When is season 2 Mushoku Tensei, or the new season? I'm pretty sure it's season 2. Yeah. That's this year, right? I could have swore it was sometime soon. I don't know why I was thinking it was April, but I'm really excited. I'm assuming it's gonna be a summer release. I mean, what better series for a summer release? Especially where our valiant hero got left off at. Like, oh baby, we're cooking. Alright, I was holding L2 too much. It was April, but got delayed. Okay, I feel like you told me that recently. My apologies for not remembering. You know, I'd be spacey sometimes. But thank you. I'm hoping they're prepping for a summer release. It would be really nice to have that series to go. Say they do 24 or 18. I'm cool with 18. But I would prefer, you know, 22 to 24. If they could give us that at the beginning of summer and then end it like at the end of fall or at the beginning of fall. Oh my gosh, talk about epic. Talk about epic. I truly will feel like I would be being spoiled at that point. That would just be so nice. I wouldn't even need all these other extra shows that I have, but bringing Mushoku Tensei back, that would kind of feel that somewhat of a freelance kind of a vibe for me. Different story, but just as kind of just as impactful to me. Very, very good, meaningful stories. So, yeah, Mushoku Tensei. Last thing I'll say about it, if it's summer to fall, chef's kiss. It's season 3 and it's 24. Oh babies, that's what I thought. I said season 1 or it would be season 2, but I could have swore in my head I was like, I'm pretty sure there's 2 seasons. That'll give me a reason to rewatch season 1 and 2 again. I've only rewatched it once, so I watched it the one time and then I rewatched it one other time. But it was like almost back to back. So let's see, explosion radius. What's up? Okay, so these things don't blow up. Got it. So yeah, I am looking forward to it, and that's all I'll say about that. Whenever it comes, I'll be patient and thankful when it gets here. July 5th, that's when it's coming out. Let's go! Like I said, it's gonna be a summer, and it's like it's kind of like,
Warning, extreme threat detected.
you know, a little bit into summer. Not like super into summer, but it's like a little bit into summer for the release. So yeah, it'll fit into that time frame with 24 episodes. Yeah, weekly. It honestly will probably go up until, or pretty close. It'll go pretty close to. Ooh, that was bad. Pretty close up till winter, to the winter season. Or yeah, that would be 6 months. 6 months worth of Mushoku if it's weekly, and then throw in like 1 or 2 skipped break weeks. Yep. Into winter, which would be so nice. July to like October, November. I am the champion. We got the flare, guys. That was easy. Look at me boasting. Let me stop. Jesus gets all the glory. It's only because of him that we can make it 27 minutes into our second run. I'm telling you, once I got the Shataker, the assault rifle, well, it was a wrap. Yeah, it was nothing that could be done at that point. It was over. Sorry, I'm checking. I feel like we're almost at the end of this biome, so we'll fight a boss here pretty soon, unless that was the boss. And if this is the first biome, I could see with like full upgrades and stuff like that.
Place? Is this some sort of temple?
As I was saying, I could see with like full upgrades and stuff at like the, let's say 10 to 20 hour mark. If you progress through it pretty quickly, like being able to run through, if let's say 35 minutes to 40 minutes is how long it takes me now to get through this first biome. I would say probably get that down to 15 minutes. You know, later on in the game. 10 hours.
Was that them? The ancients?
Biological evidence required.
Again, granted, this is the first biome, so it's always going to be the easiest. But, you know, nonetheless.
Iconography depicts a ritual. Context unknown.
What is that? Am I tripping? There's like a image of a thing with arms and hands. Did I miss one over there? Oh, look at those things. I feel like I missed that one. Oh no, here it goes. Look, I was just not paying attention. That's on me. Two of them, kind of like in agony. It looks like, with a bunch of arms, like 6 of them things. We watched Slime on Friday. The movie's calling my name. Yeah, I need to. The weather needs to get good so I can go see it. Cause May 1st, man. 2 days. I'm trying to get my ticket and I'm trying to see it. I might do a movie weekend and go see it this weekend, and then go see They Will Kill You with Zazie Beetz. I'm gonna go see that, even though I know it's gonna be a little bloody, but I really want to see it. I love Zazie Beetz. She's gorgeous, and I think it's gonna be a very kind of satirical, kind of a thriller slasher. I think it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna see that. I might see them both in the same day, honestly. Slime and They Will Kill You with Zazie Beetz. So we'll see. I might see them both. Might see if Drew wants to go. Anyway, this is the next image. Sorry, I'm blabbering again. Last image. Ugh. His whole chest is open and it looks hollow. It looks like 3 arms are ripping it open while he's got 3 extra arms free, kind of just doing I'm in pain stuff. Large ether. Okay, cool. Sorry that took a while, but gotta absorb these things. I'm committing them all to memory for the end of stream review. Side note, real quick life beat. I've been having a gout flare up in my foot. I guess like it's real that I have gout. I've had a couple flare ups before in the past, and I was like, oh no, maybe I just broke my toe again, because I broke my toe before in the past a couple times. Let's see. Ooh, level 11 missile velocity. Let me see. I don't. Sure. I get free 10 levels. I think that's the alt. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been having gout problems for the last like month and a half, almost 2 months.
Give me a scan.
Unknown technology. Leucinite composite constructed centuries ago.
Ooh, nice. So yeah, I like talk to my dad about it. Things have been helping. I've been taking some ibuprofen and stuff because that supposedly helps. Like all the stuff I'm supposed to be doing to get it back down. But I've only been able to box like twice in the last month in the last month and a half because of it. So I'm trying to get it in check so I can get back into boxing again like 3 times a week for like 2 to 3 hours. Just for general health stuff. I'm trying to stay 190, but I want to maybe 185 at the lowest. But I want to be around 185, 195, and lean up a little bit more. So I'm probably at like 22% body fat right now, 23 maybe. I'd like to get to like 18%. So I got like 4 months to do that before I end up moving again. And a body recomposition in 4 months, pretty easy. My homeboy Alex just did it in like, I want to say like 4 months. I think like 3 or 4 months ago, Alex was 250, 255, but had already lost weight. And then just the other day, or like a month and a half ago, he was saying he was at 240 or 245. He's like, yeah, I don't know if I'll get to 230 until much later in the year. And in my head, I was like, man, you'll hit it in like a month and a half. Lo and behold, he was talking the other day, and he was like, yeah, 430 or 230, not 430, good grief. But he said 230. I was like, let's go. God is good. So body recomp is so easy. So much easier, let me say, if you have like a background in like fitness and athletics and stuff like that, because your body responds quick. So that happened for him. I'm pretty sure it'll happen for me. Again, I've done it a couple of times. So 4 months to do it. I can do it the slow way. 232. Amen. I cannot wait to... Bro, you gotta send me pictures in Discord. I can't see them on my phone, but you gotta send me pictures in Discord. What are you trying to get down to? Are you cool with staying... Hold on, what's it say? Things by the eclipse. Hostiles have become more dangerous and will not fire corrupted projectile. Crap. Okay. Time of day matters. But yeah, what are you trying to get to? Are you trying to stay at 230? Maybe go 235 and get just yoked, but lean? Like more dense, lean muscle, so you even look bigger.
What's with the leucinite?
Energy yield vastly
Like, what's the
enriched
plan?
during eclipse.
Let me know. Okay, bet. You know, if you got, if it comes to like workout stuff, you know, I'm gonna recommend boxing. You got that boxing gym near you that I went to. You know, even once a week, I'm gonna recommend going to the boxing gym for like an hour to 2 hours. I'm gonna say, like with breaks and stuff, like a solid 2 hours. Jump rope. I can write you up a little plan so you can do like beginner friendly, so you can go at speed, what you're comfortable with, and then just work. No sparring, none of that. Just work. And man, you'll be in the best shape of your life in a month. At that weight too, like you'll put on some real good lean muscle. I think it'll help your ankles, because you and I both got weak ankles, so it's helped mine immensely. Maybe invest in like some decent shoes, if you really start doing it for like a month or two.
Alert.
Man, it'll change you.
Signal detected.
It'll
Caution
change you,
advised.
whether you fight or not. Like
Abnormal
it'll change
biomass
you. It'll help you
detected.
so much. But that's what I would recommend. And I know you like working out at the gym, so I can maybe try and augment some stuff at the gym, so you're doing a little bit more like athletic type movements instead of like bench press, squats, lunges. Like that's boring. Like the more you move, the better, I think. Maybe you get back to like collecting leucinite restores integrity. Oh, let's go. Maybe you get like back to where you're doing like an intramural sport, maybe like football or basketball. You know, taking it easy, not trying to like be too competitive, but you know, doing some fun stuff again to move the body a lot. Even if it's an hour or 2 hours, once a week or once every 2 weeks. I think that would be better, especially basketball. Like you're so good at basketball, feeling athletic. I mean, I'm sure I cannot wait to see pictures of what you look like at 232. I'll send you these pictures from when me and you were on Guam. I sent it to Drew. the other day. We were talking about some Guam stuff. But I'll send you the picture of me and you. We went to Oktoberfest, like a little bit after we met each other. And we were standing there with the Beer Fest girl, holding the beer, wearing our hats. And, man, it's a trip to see. But I bet you probably look like that, but with way more muscle, I would imagine. Like, I bet your face is leaned out a lot. I'm curious to see. So I think that's a perfect range for you, especially if you start doing more athletic stuff. You'll feel more athletic. You're definitely going to start looking even more athletic the more athletic stuff you do. That's why I suggest boxing. That's like the most athletic thing you can do safely right now that would shock your system. To really be like, hey, we need to learn this. Our body needs to adapt. It's something new. It's something fresh. It's something you haven't done. And the body craves novelty when it comes to adapting for like older age and in pains and aches. Novelty, so that feeling of something new and fresh, the body craves that and loves it, and it adapts really well with it. So boxing, again, that gym down the street ish, let me just say that gym that's close to you, I wonder if I can go down there. They're nice, and I think that would work with you. Or if you want to take the drive closer to where I was staying, that gym I was going to was real nice too. They got some professional fighters in there. So if you take classes and you want to like pay so you can get a little bit more hands-on, I think you can do that. So you have someone to actually instruct you, not just me, like saying stuff. Then yeah, they offer that as well. Really good. They're very good. I know I'm talking a lot, but really excited for the home. 232 is big. That's huge. Not only is he 232 pounds lean, we're talking 18% body fat going on 14. He's also Senior Master Sergeant. E8. Get your friend game up. How many of y'all got friends that are E8? Rank check me. Rank check me. E8. And I got another friend that's about to be an officer. Come on. 15 years. Master Sergeant and an officer. Come on. E7. Retiring captain. I got friends like that. So yeah. I'm working on me though. I'm getting there. It'll take me a little bit longer to be bigging myself up like that. But yeah, my friends are very inspiring. Weight loss, work-wise, career, family goals. Get your friend game up. Oh, I'm getting smoked right now. Sheesh, shield. Ooh, shield was clutch. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be on that shield game. Oh, I'm gonna read the chat here in a second, my bad. I had to lock in for a second. I love how long the orbs stay. That's so tough. Getting hit with corrupted projectiles causes corruption to build up. Corruption diminishes the max integrity of your armor. Wow. Don't forget, we are E8. Hey man, that's why I love you. We are E8. We going for E9. I'm just saying. We also going for E9. You know what I'm saying? Give him 2 years, 3 years, I think. We did the math. Give him 3 years, and he's on it. Hey, what's going on with you, Drew? Hey, another one of the homies. All of my homies are fire. Let's go. We are E8. We are a rapper. You know? We are a successful streamer. The homie 180. We're collective. Again, I'm working on me. I'm gonna bring something to the table. Just give me, watch me work. Watch me work. Watch me work. I really truly feel like once I move and I'm finally settled for like, I know I'm gonna be in a spot for 4 years. So this August, September, I know right when that hits and I get comfy in my spot for like a month or two, I'm gonna hit the ground running. Pay off the debt first and foremost, get that knocked out real quick, like first 6 months to a year. Boom, hopefully get a house real quick, like a nice chill spot, place to call my own, actually invest in a little place, no matter how big or small. And then from there, really grind on what I'm trying to grind on. So if it's streaming, make it streaming, make it editing, all that type of jazz. Like Alex has been mentioning, like be a little bit more organized with it. I feel like I've been here already. But like that, boxing, everything. But I know the move is like big. But I got to start practicing those good habits now too. So all in due time. It's coming along nicely. God is working his thing. Okay, we go this way. Did I already get this recording? I think so. All right. I wish I could make the mini map just a little bit bigger. I don't know what corruption effects. Lose Lucenite when hit. Dang, I was not paying attention to those. Holy smokes. Lose Lucenite when hit. That kind of sucks. What are we at? Oh, we're at 1300, so we're doing decent. I don't know how much that is, but it seems like a lot. Increased weapon recoil. That's fine. We got medium aim assist on. Hostiles deal extra damage. That's tough. That one kind of sucks. I got to figure out how to get those to go away. Lucenite. -4 drive. Is that it? Have I just been picking up all of these? I think so. Yep. Take fall damage, brother! Okay. So I really need to start paying attention to those. Drive. I'm just not seeing that symbol pop up, so I'm not... So these are kind of like parasites from... Can't get up there. These are kind of like parasites from Returnal, it seems like. I need to make a note of that. I don't keep just grabbing every single one I see. I need to pay attention to what's the plus thing and what's the minus. Like, what's the good thing and what's the bad thing. Can't get up there. 45 minutes on the same run. I feel like we're doing good. I know I'm kind of exploring a lot, but the quicker you can get used to the biomes in these types of games, at least in my experience, the easier. Because you'll see a lot of the same biomes, maybe flipped or something like that, repeatedly. So it's good to just get used to them. Grape missile. Oh, you know what? Let's go with the Great Missile. It's level 14. Okay. It's more, so we're going with it. I don't really know too much impact just yet. Do that. I need to start working on my YouTube playlists as well. I've been slacking. Like I need to put some more rhythm and praise. My worship hop playlist. I need to work on that. I got a lot of those I'm trying to really fix up. Classical music playlist. I need one of those as well. From Claude Debussy, Claire de Lune. So it's a fan favorite of course. Everybody knows it. Glad to see the homies. Hey man, I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hit the point where I was like, you know what? I had already planned on this being the only game I buy all year. And I was like, I haven't streamed in a long time, so you stay up a little late. Wake up early. I gotta go to the B&B and then go to the boxing thing. But I wanted to stay up late, play this for like 2 to 3 hours. Get first impressions, and then tomorrow hopefully edit up a video and then get some more playtime in this. Like, I will play this. I want to play Red Dead, but this I will definitely play at least for a week straight. Like, I have no problem playing this for a week. Armor's max integrity. I don't even know where my armor is. So yeah, I'm really excited to play this, and again, I appreciate you coming through, big dog. I'm happy to see you get through Mass Effect 2. I know I mentioned that when you were streaming, but I'm so happy to see it. Can't wait for Mass Effect 3. I know it's like probably 4 or 5 months away from now, maybe even longer, but I'm excited nonetheless. I think it's gonna be dope. Oh, I can open this door, I think. Oh, maybe I needed a key. Yep. I need to stop spending the keys on those little tomes, those orange tomes. I don't feel like I'm wasting them. Yeah, so far, loving the game. Only an hour and a half in. Second run. Man, I appreciate it. Man, I really wish it was something that you were into. I know it's not your favorite, but you know, hopefully you play Hades and you like that, because that game is like, it is so good. If you don't like any of them, I hope you like that one. And like enjoy playing it. Actually, next time you come over, if you want to play it on my Switch, I have it on Switch and you can start your own file. I've been messing around with trying to do not really speed runs, but kind of like a speed run. Fresh files, so I'll play and then restart the file and try and get a fresh file run of going all the way up to Hades. I've gotten close a couple of times and I just started, so it's fun. Deal reduced damage when at low integrity, so that's the minus. I wonder how I get rid of these. No! Actually, we needed to see. Dog, look at that little orange bit. That's my health. The yellow is like damage. Dang.
Sheridan wants me back out on the ridge. She talks like it's just routine, but I see the guilt in her eyes. She thinks it's a death sentence. Maybe she's right. We're not equipped to deal with those things out there. We're just a support team. But I don't know. I feel good, you know? I feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, definitely. Next time you come over, play it as long as you want. Honestly, if you want to borrow my Switch as well, say you like know you're gonna play it for like a week, and then you want to bring it back over after that, let me know. Even if it's a little bit longer than that, I'm cool with it. I do know I play it every once in a while, so like once a month, I'll play some Hades. I'm trying to build back up so I can start playing Hades 2. But I want to start playing Hades 2 and beat that on stream at some point soon. So that's why I'm playing Hades 1. Like, well, ooh, God bless me, please. Thank you, Jesus. That's why I'm playing that like once a month. But yeah, if you want to borrow it for like a month, couple weeks, or just play it when you come over, let me know. The Switch just stay in the living room, so it's always in there. If you want to just grab it. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Sure am. That's like the third time I've gone that way. My bad, y'all. But yeah. Hades 1 is fun. I heard Hades 2 is even better. I don't know how that's possible, but... Oh! Oh, buddy! No! He got me. Okay. Fair. Now I know, though, like, I don't want to put too many of those things on because it shortens my health. If I'd have had a full health bar, I would have been set. Especially with that gun. That gun was nice. Decent second run. If our next run takes that long, we'll probably only get 3 runs in. I don't want to go too long into the stream, so we'll say 45 minutes to an hour. Might get 2 short runs, might be 1 long run, so we'll see. I still want to save a little bit of time to talk about it, and then I want to catch up on some anime episodes when I'm done.
No
For like 30 minutes, 40 minutes before bed. I feel like this is all new, no? Couldn't do this before. This is going to be important, I feel like. I feel like these are all people I've met with so far. Redacted's probably the dude that got shot. Highly driven when focused, compartmentalizes fear. In that moment, he did not. Fear succumbed him. Observed flaws, prone to distraction, history of substances. Yeah, between about to start Yote, which I will be buying that after this, but later in the year. That'll probably be in like 2 or 3 months after RDR2 or whatever I play next. It'll be this, something next, and then Yote for me. Maybe BG3 next, I'm thinking. Roll credits on BG3, starting to stream D&D. Nice. Hey, I totally feel it, man. I totally feel it. Whenever you get to it, for sure. Whenever you get to it. I'm in no rush. I figure the longer you take, the more like into it you'll be when you actually finally do it. Ooh, cool. I like Devraj's thing. He just wants to help people just because it's the right thing to do. Ooh, yes. Halo, we can start that whenever. So I would say give me 5 days with this, and then after 5 days with this, we can literally play Halo whenever. I'm going to get the PC Game Pass here tomorrow, and then I'm going to download Master Chief Collection, and anytime you're ready, and you're like, you've got your little Xbox login and everything, and we got it set up, let me know. We can stream it, not stream it. I'll probably at least record it, even if we don't stream it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I completely forgot about that too. So yeah, whenever you're down to do that, let me know. Let your boy know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. That's how that song go, ain't it? Yeah, no. I feel like I'm tripping. Okay, so we didn't go everywhere. We just turned in there. Alright. Yeah. I've been real excited about that. So, I don't know about you. I know for me, when I play through the new Halo or Halo Master Chief, I'm going to play through on the new improved set, like the anniversary settings. I'm cool. I don't really need to play on the original. I played on the original growing up. Cool, great. I want to see the new, because I've never played through the Master Chief Collection. So this game looks like it brother. So Returnal was smooth. This game is 10 times more smooth. Like, the camera can be fast at moments, but even when the camera is fast, it's smooth. It's like butter, bro. Like, I'm loving this experience so far. It's going to be really difficult to only play another hour of this once we start or do one more run, most likely. Because I definitely want to do at least 2 or 3. Because it's just great. Everything about it is an upgrade to Returnal. Story, pacing, and knowing what's going on, way better than Returnal. And I loved Returnal's ambiguousness in how sparse it gave you information. Like, once every like 4 hours you actually got information, which is crazy for some. And the graphics are great. Yeah. Ooh, I'm also trying streaming at 1440p. One of these days I want to try and stream 4K and see how my PC handles it and my internet, because I got the fiber. So I am curious if I can do a full 4K stream to you guys, so then you'll get like the real picture, especially if you're on PC. Tanya the Evil, Lucis Samurai. Oh, those first 3 bangers, Old Country, Bumpkin Master, should all be back in July. Brother, July to November time frame is gonna be crazy. Hold on. Risk computer to access Hollow Viewer. We did. Nothing there. Okay, off we go. But yeah, between anime and games, I don't really have a lot of games for the rest of the year. This, Halo, hopefully BG3, and definitely Ghost of Yote. That's it. Like, those are the only games I need to get in the rest of the year. that I want to get in the rest of the year. I feel like completing like 4 to 5 this year would be great, especially if I can catch up on anime. Should make it no problem as long as the PC can keep up. Yeah, I think the limiting factor might be my PC, but I also feel like since I would just be streaming it and my capture card can handle it, it's a 4K capture card, I feel like I can do it. I truly do. And I don't think my PC is going to like overheat or anything. For like a 2 to 4 hour stream session, I feel like my PC will handle it just fine. So I'm gonna mess around with that in the coming months, probably as I play this and as I play other stuff. So we'll see, and hopefully it works. Maybe it's 4K on one site and not 4K on another. That's fine too. Ooh,
it's good to have you back.
Yes.
Arjun.
Oh my gosh. You know
Thought
what?
we'd lost you too.
There's also The Witcher
can't
3.
believe so many
If
are
that
gone.
DLC comes out
They
later
didn't
this
all
year.
die.
And there was another
Some
game.
of them changed.
You know what? I'm gonna
Changed.
push God of War back to next
What
year.
happened to them?
It was different for each of them. But Alab and Beers, they were so cruel. It was a mercy when they left.
I'm gonna push my God of War playthrough, so 1, 2, and 3, and then the 2 new ones. I'm gonna push that back until my birthday this year. So when I turn 36, then I'm gonna play that. Then or in the first month of the year in January. I wanted to do it sooner, but I'm gonna do that as well. So yeah, like 5 or 6 games. I'll be able to get through Black Myth much faster too. So
How are you, Stag?
Somewhat adrift. A pilot with clipped wings.
You'll be all right once we find the colony. What are you gonna do in the meantime?
Sheridan would have me counting rations and sweeping floors. But I need more. I came here for so much more.
I can imagine that some of these scientists and stuff would be super ambitious, depending on what this world is. If it's like a new world, depending on the resources. They mention a very, very valuable, rare resource on this planet as well. So I kind of get where he's coming from too. CD Red. Yeah, I heard there's 2 things coming this year. One for Witcher 3 and one for Witcher 4. Or maybe it's the same, but yeah, I'd heard that. So it's definitely this year. I'm hoping this summer. That would be tough. That would be so tough. I'm definitely playing Witcher 3 again, though. So that'll be a long endeavor. But I'm going to make sure I like really give it all of my attention when I play through it. So I'm not like stretching it out super duper long. If it's going to be 120 hours, I want that 120 hours to be as close to, you know, in 2 weeks as possible.
Core functions online, but without access to a Solitari network, our primary unit is a shadow of what it should be.
Not such a bad thing. We need help, not corporate oversight.
Oh, it'll still have plenty to say. You know what these things are like.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, enforcer loadout protocols are good to go.
At last. Over to you, Arjun.
All right. Let's have it, Primary.
Interface for loadout calibration. Enforcer Devraj.
Okay, nice. I get to spend this 1,300. And then I got those 3 other ones. Unlock the first permanent upgrade by holding X. Dropped Lucenite, stays longer on the ground before disappearing. We need to figure out exactly the amount of time that it stays, but yeah. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to go turn my laundry, and I'll be right back. So like 2-3 minutes. And I'm going to use the bathroom. Your armor capability has been upgraded. Further armor alterations will help you to venture even deeper into Carcosa. Bet. That's kind of what I figured. All right, give me a quick second. I'll read this in a minute. Alright. I'm back. Oh, Drew. If you're in here, I know we had talked about like self-care and stuff like that. And I wanted to run something by you. Hopefully in like a couple of months. If you're down for it, I would like to take you to do a day spa, like 12 hours of a spa, literally 12 hours. So like half a day. I plan on finding a place where I can also sleep there. So where I do kind of like a 24, 36 hour thing. All day, food, all that stuff, massages, manicures, pedicures, relaxing kind of deal. And then I can sleep there, wake up, get a quick massage, and then maybe sit in a steam bath or something like that, and then be gone. So like maybe full 24 hours or like a 14, 18 hour day the first day. And then the next day, maybe, you know, like 6 to 12 hours, last relaxation kind of deal. Find something that kind of all inclusive, more or less, but mostly focusing on like relaxation. If you want to schedule a bunch of massages, cool. If you want to schedule a bunch of manicure pedicure, and then like foot scrubs and like to really get the feet. I know you're not a big foot guy, or hands. For me, hands are big with the boxing. Back stuff I probably do, you know, just stuff like that. I want to find a place like that where we could do that. Hopefully you're down. And Alex, if you're here, I would like to do it in like, let's say 2 to 3 months. I'm probably not going to go to the No Big Deal concert just because I keep saying I'm going to do these different things and like see these people who say they want to see me, and I want to do that. I feel like that's a little bit more important, like trying to be a little bit more present for my friends and family, especially with everything going on with Brianna. I feel like being there for my friends supersedes a concert, no matter how much I want to go. Because I want to go to Arkansas a couple times. My buddy's struggling out there, but you know, he's getting through it. See my dad, I want to do that. See my uncle, he's retiring. It's like there's just been a lot. So I feel like, let's see, May, June. I feel like July, August time frame is kind of when I want to do it. I would love to find a place to do like a 3-day if y'all were down, but I think if Drew, if you want to do like a half a day, I'm gonna try and do a full like 36 hour kind of deal. You know, sleep there and stuff like that. If you're down for that, and I would do my best to like save up the funds so I can pay for both of us, because I want to treat you to that, so you can feel what Alex showed me. Alex showed me how nice it is to treat yourself. It's so nice to treat yourself. When he taught me about manicures and pedicures, boy, and massages, right up my alley. Yeah, I know. You taught me about it. Have to work up on it. Hey, man. Hopefully it's a thing, like a place where you can like try one for like 10 minutes, or like, you know, maybe just get your foot scrubbed. And then if you want your nails clipped, like, you know, just simple stuff. Maybe work up to it. You good. I'll take pictures and videos. Bet. When I'll be there. Let me, when you do go, man, I hope you record it. I know I missed the last one and I got to see you in Papa T, but I hope you record like little bits of it and stuff, and maybe make like a quick little like 3-minute, 5-minute video. See you in it, see the concert, see how live it is, because I know you're gonna do it right. So if I can make it, great. But my first priority is gonna be these other things, and if I can still scoop up a ticket in July, I'll say, if I can scoop up a ticket in the beginning of July comfortably and still do all these other things, then I'll definitely be there. But in case I'm not, I know you got it. I'm trying to map out. Yeah. Sorry, all that talking just to... But yeah, huge. Unlocks levels in combat and related bonuses. Yeah. Oh, we got a lot. See if I'll get my GoPro up and running. Brother, the little GoPro Mini 4 that I have, that I bought when I was out there, I love it. I kind of wish I would have went with the bigger one, so I could have longer battery life. But I get like 2 hours of 4K footage on mine before I have to switch a battery out, and I have 2 spare batteries. So, you know, if I dumb it down to 1080p, I could probably get 4 hours. So 4, 8, 12. If it's a long thing, 12 batteries, and I can recharge them with the charger. So, you know, 12 hours at a time, or 6 hours off and on, 4 to 6 hours off and on, 4K. It's nice for the little one. Comes in got the waterproof case, the vest carrier, everything. So if you want something small, and then the next step up also is really nice. More battery life, more features, stuff like that. I'll be down to experience it. I have a wedding in Colorado I'm saving up for happening in June. Try to get some money put aside too. Hey, yeah, I would love to be able to, especially honestly, if we could do it in like June before you go to the wedding, that would be dope. So you can go and just like really enjoy yourself and be super relaxed. Honestly, that would be perfect if we could do it then. So June, or like I said, July, but if we could do it in June or July, that'd be a blessing. So that, you know, if you're down for that too, you know, maybe, you know, 3 to 5 days before you go, we go do it. Just a thought, you know, we got some time to think about it. It's just May, so whatever we decide on as a group, you know, whether Alex can attend or not, or, you know, whatever it is, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I know I'm craving something like that, so I need something like that. A nice little spa day. A full spa day too. None of that like halfsies. Increases maximum armor integrity. Ooh, that's kind of good though. Oh, we're so close to being able to do both. Dang. We have 4 more. How big is this skill tree? Honestly, I feel like we already got pretty far into the skill tree after just 2 runs. Or I'm tripping. 2 deaths. Lucenite collected. Alright, this is the run. Alright, so starting now, we got an hour. So we'll stop at a 3-hour stream maximum. So an hour and 12 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes from now. So 2:40. I'm cool with that.
Your absence has been noted, Enforcer Devraj.
I was out there searching for our people.
Attempting recovery of company assets. File amended. Log your findings and deposit acquired resources. Everything on this world is Soltari property.
Sheridan says finding the colonists is my priority.
Soltari regulations supersede Commander Bouchard.
Soltari isn't here. That's why they sent us.
I am primary. I am Soltari.
Huh. So you can talk to it and then... Oh, okay, so primary is the upgrade Oh! I forgot I bought the deluxe. For $10 extra, I can be a little swaggy, you know. Why not? So, the yellow one is instantly kind of calling my name, but this one is obviously, like, tough. Come on now. Like, that's crazy, right? And then I would say this in 4th place. This one would be last. This one's kind of whack. Let's go first. Sorry, we gotta rank them real quick. Hands of Shore is the best one, in my opinion. Just initially. This one is the second best, because look at the Ghost of Yote mask. That's tough. This would be 3rd for me. No, this would be third for me. The Midgard, because the Kratos stripe. But that's all they really show for it. So it's kind of like the armor as well, but you know the other ones are better. This would be 3rd for me. Then this is 4th, and then this is 5th. So we'll rock this because of the mask. By the way, I'm going to send the group chat the link to the D&D official server where you can talk to people and search for game. Bet. Appreciate you. Yeah, if I'm up, I'll definitely be tapping into the to any like D&D stuff. Maybe if I figure out soon enough where I'm gonna be moving to. Oh no. If I figure out soon enough where I'm gonna be moving to, I can
all of it.
Map data unregistered.
Start looking in those different areas. Maybe get lucky and find something. Why do I feel like personnel, primary? All right, we did it all. All right, let's go. Sorry. I know I'm gonna go through the menus one more time, but I didn't want there to just be like a ton of stuff when we jump off screen, because we'll get our prayer in, and you know sometimes I can be long-winded with the prayer before we
Good work,
jump
Kayla,
off.
but we still have plenty to do. Get stacked to help you with the cargo crates.
Let me make sure I talked it. I did not. See, I knew I was missing
Talk to
something.
primary yet?
I've checked in, yeah.
When we landed, I was looking forward to his help. But now, it's jabbering on about Saltari regulations while we bury our dead.
We don't have to do what it says. Who's gonna tell us otherwise?
So I feel like the weapon system from Saltari, the company we work for, I feel like this prime directive on this thing kind of got twisted as well, because they're saying like this is still helping us but has like some malfunctions now, or maybe we were told that this was going to facilitate a specific purpose and it's not doing that, so maybe the company had ulterior motives or something. I don't know, but like this seems helpful obviously, but the way it talks seems like, I don't know, like there's something extra we should be doing.
You okay with Primary taking charge?
I have to be. It's an asset we can't squander.
It knows protocol, but it doesn't know people. We still need you.
That's kind of sums it up. Like it's a for discussion between the crew whether this thing being in charge and us taking its orders is right or not. Some of us are for it, some of us are against it, because this doesn't know people. It's kind of like an AI meant to do a job, and that's what it's gonna prioritize, not people, the job. That's what I'm getting so far. I hope I find a good weapon soon. Nope, not yet. I love how the orbs stay on the ground, like the enemy orbs, not the ones we pick up. They stay on the ground for longer, so if you're just like dilly-dallying and walking through them, you kind of get wrecked. Oh, I keep the same weapon from last time. Let's go! Split smart rifle versus tactical rifle. So it's just a different, probably fire rate. Let me see. Clip size is slightly less. Damage accumulation is less. Auto target radius is less. It's just a higher level. Super load. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, there's two weapons in here. And I don't like that. Alright, boys and girls. Off we go. I know I said, like, in the description of this video and in the beginning of the stream that I was going to try and talk less, but I'm doing my best here, folks. I think I've done pretty good at not talking during cutscenes, though. That's, like, the main thing. Ooh, you're new. What is this called? No, we're... Ooh. I love the bestiary section. Custodian. Data decryption. So the more you kill them, the more decryption information. When I get all these maxes and I'll read this stuff, I hate not having all the information. Anyway, let's look through them. Custodian, Guardian, the stationary shooters. These are annoying. Flexions. Sunflare, not too bad. Couple moves that are scary. This one, again, not too bad. This looks like the Juggernaut from Warframe. If you know, you know. So, yeah, we'll call it that. Also, nothing too crazy. This one's a little bit crazier because it's faster. And I think it shoots a fast beam. This one we just fought, I think they blow up. So, familiarizing ourselves a little bit. Oh, oh. I don't feel like those give us anything. I'm calling it right now. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through the first biome. Again, I'm gonna try not to go over an hour, but we'll see. I wanna at least make it through one run until we die. I don't want to cut the run short. That's what I'm saying. So whenever we die is when we end the stream, essentially, and that should be about 40 minutes to an hour from now. Typical run time for me, anyway. In the beginning, Instant was like, "What did I do? Since I didn't commit to blowing up the ship." Brother, again, I was so shocked. I was so shocked at how quickly you like flipped. Now, again, I'm very curious because
I was there when Bierce walked himself off a cliff. He stared at the sun until he hit the ground. Something's wrong with this world, mate. We need to protect the others from it.
Alright, so the blue things are keys, got it. Man, it's crazy. They're talking to how like these people are like losing their minds and planning on jumping off cliffs and stuff. It's kind of nuts. They're definitely losing their minds here. I can't wait to dive into that deeper. But yeah, also, as I was saying, I can't remember the last time that I played through it and I didn't blow up this ship. So I'm actually really curious to see. I was literally thinking when I do play through it again, I wanted to turn over the ship. Because I know I've done it before, but it's been so long. It was like my second playthrough I did. When 1, 2, and 3 were fully out. I played the third one. I was like, all right, I got to see... or I played the second one. And I was like, I got to see how it impacts the story in the third one if I give the ship versus if I don't. So, I'm curious to see again. I've forgotten. But yeah, it's a big decision. It's literally like the biggest decision in the game, you know, because you get to the end of the game and then that's the decision that you have to make, you know? So, I always think, man, this is the last big decision I'm going to make. It's got to be a big one, right? At least that's kind of how I think or thought. Sheesh! Told you, he's mad slow. He shot projectiles that were faster. He'd be more fun. Also, again, the auto lock in this game on medium, like, really gives you enough time where you can, like, enjoy the gameplay without having to aim too much. Like, it's perfect, honestly. It's like the perfect balance of assistance. Actually, you know what? I want to put it on low just to see what it's feeling like. Because this is like perfect, and if low is like slightly more challenging, I would like that. So we'll see. I've already been that way. Blue is where we need to go. White flags are side paths. We should be able to get through here, I think, with a key. Or punch it. Yep. See through fields, we can punch. Got it. Another key. Carcosan key. This is filling up our health. Small ether. So these blue artifacts, these are good. +3 power, +3 command, +3 power. Pick up. Yeah, no bad effects. That's what we want to focus on. Yeah, we don't want any corruption effects. When it gets nighttime, we can't really do that. We just gotta try not to get hit, so we don't pick up any corruption effects. Can comprehend. It was in game until the big speech. I just thought it was a long side quest. I definitely didn't want to like say anything. I noticed there's like, it's so funny like the differences in gameplay styles. I noticed like as you were going through the map before you went through the Omega 4 relay or whatever, I noticed you had so much stuff like for each of the planet left undone. I saw like 17%, no shade by the way, but I saw like 17%, 73, 33, like all this stuff. And the inside of me was like dying. I was like, oh god, he didn't even get to 85% in most of the areas. Again, no shade. But every time I play through, I always get as many things to 100 as I can. You did like the perfect amount of stuff though, for relationships and stuff like that. So you did it right. So you didn't waste time and you kind of got to be in it, but not too into it. But you know, you missed like some small stuff.
Why did Bierce do it?
He didn't make much sense by then. Kept babbling about a beach. No, a shore. That's what he said. He was looking for a shore.
as I was saying, you missed like some small stuff from like the first game to the second game, and like the notes and stuff from like missions that you might hear that maybe crosses over or is mentioned. But like that's kind of inconsequential. You hit like all the big stuff, but yeah, I noticed that and I was like, dang.
Day 4. Arjun's missing. It's just Jerome, Lena, and I left. Maybe he saw what's in the eclipse too. I look at it whenever I can. I hear something there. Something impossible. Something beautiful.
So it's like they're losing their minds, but as they're losing their minds, they're finding like solace in it. Not joy, but like they're kind of like making peace with the fact that they are losing their minds. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's automatically different than the story that was being told in Returnal. Returnal was, you know, maybe a lot about spoiler alert if you haven't played through Returnal. I'm gonna talk about the like kind of deep plot points, not too in depth though. So Returnal's like main story had a lot to do with Celine and her and her mother, and I think her and her daughter, based on like decisions that she made with work, and then maybe there was an accident that happened that also pulled her away, or like something happened to the mom or the daughter. Work was like a big thing though, so it's like a cycle of living in a cycle of regret, and maybe things unsaid, like broken relationships. It's kind of like a lot of stuff, but not like an exorbitant amount of stuff. It's kind of deep. It's pretty layered as well. But this story seems different. This story seems more like that story also touched on death, I think, a lot. Obviously, with you dying so much, like, but it had death kind of as like this somber thing that you've kind of always like been okay with and come to grips with. This seems more like a story about survival. Oh no! This seems more of a story about survival with the threat of death. And even when the death does arrive, kind of embracing it. Maybe it's just, you know, first thought. I wanted to get that out there. Depends on the game for me. Oops, sorry. Had to lock in. Oop. Depends on the games for me. God of War, Blackwood, BB2, or Jedi games. No, completely agree. Completely agree. It fully depends on the game. I'm the same way. That's what I've been realizing. I mean, I've kind of always known that, but recently, kind of being in a game drought, I've been realizing that a little bit. Like this game, I knew this game was going to be like the one to get me to play games again and to really be intent into the story. Those are 100%ers to me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say 100% for me, but like I get as close as I can. Not trophy hunting 100%, but like story beat 100%. I see what I know what you're talking. I'm tracking. Sorry, I am tracking. All right, we came this way. We only took the fall damage. That was good. Yeah, this game's got that like ambiguity to it that I like. It's got that like luster to it where you're like, well, what's this about? Like, what are we about to get into? And I love the abilities. Artifact. Chance for organic hostiles to drop modes. Does this have a bad thing? I feel like it does. Oh well. Okay, it does not. Cool. This is the second time I've seen this, so down we go. Oh, what's happening?
This is Alabalawan from Echelon 4. Day 5 on Carcosa. I've left the others behind. They've been useless since Pierce died. They're blind to what's right in front of them. A treasure trove of technology. Value beyond anything we projected in the Lucenite venture.
No one said what happened to A-Lab.
For good reason. The bloke's poison, mate. Bloody Soltari suits.
You think he's alive?
Dunno. Don't care.
So this was like a trophy room, the like long tunnels that drop down. Health over there, health vial. I don't know what the red ones are, I can't remember, but there was that on that side. I need to remember that for the future. I still got a couple of these little Lucenites for it, so that's not bad. If I can leave here with like 1,000 to 1,500 Lucenite for this run, I would be very pleased. I feel like I'll be able to get a lot of really good upgrades for tomorrow. If we play this tomorrow, which I do think I'll play tomorrow. I can see how they took all the amazing things from Returnal and made it more obscure and cranked up everything that made Returnal addictive for you. Yes, sir. It's like perfectly balanced. The color palette, the vibe of the game is very Returnal-esque, but it's slightly more fast-paced. But you also have more defensive options, which, you know, was one of the things I wish from Returnal. I felt like only being able to dodge, for me, is going to be tough. Because I kind of suck. And I got, like, decent, but only when I, like, got all the upgrades in Returnal. This, I feel like I can kind of just jump in and be decent at. Like, if I die, it's just because I'm not fully used to the mechanics yet, but, you know, this is first day. And I feel like I've done pretty well so far, so, yeah. I think everything so far, A+, 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 A+. If Returnal for me was a 9, this so far is a 9 as well. Alright, we'll try the pistol. I like this not so gloomy looking sky atmosphere wise. Like it looks full of danger but still bright. Yeah, that was another thing I was going to say. I feel like Returnal is a bit of a darker game. Like a lot of the biomes are pretty dark and like creepy. That's kind of like what I was saying with trying to express with the tone of the first game versus the tone with this one. The tone of this doesn't feel as like imminent looming death and I'm okay with it. Like it's all around me. This feels like there is death like in the game, but the goal of this in this story is like survive,
you were
thrive,
gone a long time, Arch.
understand.
You really don't remember anything?
No, just the eclipse. Then I was back in the passage.
Seems like every eclipse, someone else breaks.
You seem to be holding up all right.
Yeah, well, my worries are my own.
As I was saying, like hope, like I feel like this has a lot of, like the whole thing with the sun is what like resets everything. Whereas in Returnal, like you die and you're back in a spaceship in a dark sky and all this stuff. This, it's all based around like the sun, and so it's like a brighter theme as well. So again, I'm loving it so far. Ooh, tactical rifle. Should we? I'm gonna keep the pistol just because we haven't used it yet. Even though I don't want to, I will keep it. Sorry, I had to check the map real quick. These triangles, items? Oh, you know what? Those are things that I didn't open up. Got it. I got 2 keys, so the next door we see, I'm gonna open that up. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Ah, they really want me to get that smart rifle, huh? No, naughty.
No sign of Pierce or Lab. I found a camp, presumably Tarn's. He built something here. An offering. Well, a shrine. It's madness. But the longer I look at it, God, What did you find out there, Tarn?
I think Lena might still be alive.
I was just telling Beers I knew she was okay.
Beers is dead. You told me that.
He was just... nothing, mate. Must be hearing things.
Oh, Jerome's going crazy. Before I jump off, I need to look at the... 1 second. There's a spider on my curtain. And I gotta teach him. I gotta teach him a lesson. We got him, ladies and gents. Honestly, I feel like I popped him the other day when he was like in my windowsill, like 4 days ago. And I hit him, but he was like still alive, so I just like let him live. And then I didn't see him there when I went to clean it up later that day. But it's like the same size and everything. Looks the same. Now he looks like a pile of schmut. Straight, okay. How did I get up there? Hold on 1 second. How do I get up there? Okay, this is just where we're at now. Got it. Maybe something back here. Of course not. I wonder how many different... Ooh, that's one thing I'm hoping for this out of this game. I'm hoping there's a lot more enemy types. Does it do anything if you shoot this? I know it's already open, but... Ether, nice. More health. If I can get another one of those, get my health back up. I wonder what kind of revive items they got in this game as well. I know they have some, or will have some. Those are always like my favorite things to find as quickly as possible. Because once you can get 2 lives, it almost guarantees you can get through any biome. You suck. Oh, I got a full. Okay, that's perfect. That was like the best time to get hit by that. Okay, I need a grappler. I don't know what this 0 is down in the bottom of my screen. I guess that's like a... Sheesh. Dang, I can't make this. So close. Not the biggest fan of the pistol, but it does do some good damage. I will say that. Honestly, even with the game set to low. Let me see. Resilience. Yeah. Even with the game set to low for aim assist, still really, really good. Like, it's only like a minimal amount more that you have to like lock onto the enemy while you're moving. So it's still really helpful. Honestly, I could see myself probably tomorrow playing with no aim assist just to see what that feels like. Because Returnal was really, really good for that. My first, actually beating the game, my first 60 hours was all no aim assist. And then I heard how good it was, so I turned on aim assist maybe like my last 20 to 30 hours. I think I only have 120 hours playing it. But like that last 20 hours, I used aim assist, and it was nice for Returnal. The current stream does have a 1440p 60 option while live. Okay, nice, nice. So awesome. I think even even if I can't do 4K on both Twitch and on YouTube, being able to do 4K, I know for sure I should be able to do it on YouTube. I don't know if I can on Twitch as well, but we'll see. If so, then that would be great. I would love to see what that looks like in the playback, because I like how crisp it looks with 1440p as opposed to 1080p. But if I can start doing 4K streams, that would be huge. Like, I've always wanted to be able to do as close to what I'm seeing on the screen so people can see how lush and beautiful and vibrant this game is. Like, it's really beautiful. They did a really good job with creating this world and making it come to life. Kind of like what they did in Horizon Forbidden West. I'm backtracking a little bit. Oh, yep. What they did in Horizon Forbidden West, I feel like they did in this with the red, the blight is what they call it. But in that game, it's so bright and it like hurts my eyes. This, it's like perfect. Like the way it floats around and like everything. But I don't know if that's fully captured in like 1080p and 2160. But hopefully it's close. And if not, hopefully I can get that 4K like I'm saying. Get 4K up and then you'll be able to see even better. Solar cage cannot break. Ooh. Try to set me up. Oh! Did not shoot him. Ooh! How did that hit me? Oh, they better give me some health after this. Do not like the pistol. I didn't like the pistol in Returnal. If I'm being, that was my least favorite weapon. Obviously, it's the starter. But yeah, the first gun that I had in this was much better than this. Unless that was a different type of pistol. This pistol sucks. It's not terrible, but without upgrades, it takes forever to kill. Sheesh. Glad that fall didn't go wrong. That was close. I bet the melee's really strong. Sheesh. This is the thing that I don't really know. The power, command, like I need to figure out what that looks like in the player sheet. Artifact pain converter. Taking damage generates power. That's kind of crazy, but okay. I did take damage, so you know, power is what I need for my ultimate. So you know, fair. Fair. All right, we're 26 minutes in, so we're doing pretty good. Again, my hope is to get through this whole biome. I would love to do that
look at me
tonight.
It doesn't upset me anymore. I will show them all how bright I can shine.
Sheesh. He sounds evil. Weak point kills staggered nearby hostiles. 3 drive Lucenite gain. I don't see any. No corruption effects, so that's good. I guess I gotta be more familiar with resilience, command, and drive. I will at some point, but I'm not fully caught up on it yet. Integrity is obviously my health. Power, I'm not 100% sure if I'm being honest. And then I know the key symbol, Lucenite symbol, and then the other symbol with the 3 that looks like a Pokeball. I don't know what that is. And then proficiency is weapons. So adrenaline good, corruption effects bad. Power boost, I don't know what that is, so These are all my... I'll go through these one of these days. Yeah, power boost, I don't know what it is, but sure. Okay. Homing missiles, cool. Sounds cool. Alright, let's go to the main area. Next. These things look like all the little avatar images, I guess that's what it's called. Or I don't know what it's called, but like the little hollow images and stuff for all the gear and the items looks so sick. Like the little mini sun for weapon pickup stuff. Little mini black hole up here looking thing. Like that's so tough. Man, I wish I could pick up a different weapon. I feel like I'm about to fight a boss. Oh wait, no, we technically just fought a boss, didn't we? I don't know. Ooh, red thing. Let's make note of what the red thing is. Armor alteration. Okay. Halasan. So Halasans are for armor alteration. Noted.
Is there a way forward besides that?
No alternate paths detected.
Again, I don't know what the one is.
How do I open that?
But
Impossible. Abnormal solar radiation levels detected.
oh, my eyes! Anyway, let's get on with it. Now it's nighttime. Or where everything's corrupted. If I get hit. I think.
How does this thing work?
Insufficient data.
Pretty sure that's what I just did. And I lost 2 of the little Pokeballs. How and why, I don't know. When in motion, the quality pixelates a bit, but that can be fixed by going in that. Yeah, that's definitely something I wanna fix as well. Thank you for letting me know. I'm hoping streaming in just 4K at 60 frames per second. I'm hoping that fixes it as well, or like helps it in some way. You know, keep it more clear when it does maybe get a little pixelated. But we'll see. Definitely want to go and start adjusting my settings and stuff. I want the streams to be a little bit more crisp, both my camera and the gameplay. Especially if I'm going to be playing more story-driven games this year, the next like 4 to 5 games. Ooh, look at this. That's so cool. Maybe only to me, but I think it was cool. Bonus melee damage at full power? Sure. Oh wait, corrupted artifact. I was not paying attention. Misfire. Taking damage briefly jams main weapon. Nah. I don't want to start grabbing. So these red ones are also... Oh, these red cubes are corrupted artifacts. I need to just pay attention to the name right now. Corrupted artifacts, I need to hold off on. Please give me a new weapon. I'd like to see what type of shotguns or whatever they might have. Big shotgun fan. The Narrow Maw was one of my favorites. Really good for like early game. Not the best for like making runs. Like if you're doing like every biome, the Narrow Maw wasn't great. It was great for the first 4 biomes though. Like the first 4 easy ones. Which was 8. Scream is a dead giveaway for me. Once I hear the scream, I know I gotta get up out of there. See that? Do a quick dodge when I hear the scream. Boom. Let them blow up. I don't even pay them no mind. That's just all sound. I'm sure y'all that have played Returnal and other games like this know. For me, that's just, you know, saying it out loud. So if anybody can relate.
I heard Beers again. So far away.
Jay, you know he's gone.
But I keep hearing him.
Forgot what I was gonna say. Ooh, real quick. I want to check this data entry. For text logs. Jerome. That's because that's who I'm talking to right now. He's the one who's having like mental hallucinations. He's talking to someone. Observe strengths, level-headed. He's kind of going against that a little bit. Never questions orders. He did that a little. Observe flaws, fatalistic tendencies. Not 100% sure what that means, but maybe means that he has tendencies that can ultimately end up being his downfall. Like, you know, in a survival situation where you need your lungs, maybe smoking cigarettes or like, I don't know, stuff like that. Stuff that can ultimately be your downfall. Possibly unresolved grief. So we'll see that maybe come into the picture as he loses his mind more and more. But Jerome needs to be on the lookout because he's the one I'm mainly talking to right now. And I think he's talking about Tharn or whatever. The dude who... Locate a way to open the gate. The dude who... that one lady shot. Oh, nice. Super load and piercing rounds. Let's go. Grapple point in the future. Hopefully I get the grappler at the end of this run as like a new upgrade, and then that's something we can mess around with tomorrow. The grapple hook in Returnal was phenomenal, so I have big hopes for grapple hook in this one. Really excited to see. I know I'm talking a lot again, but really excited to see the biomes in this game. Like if this is just the first one, man, and boy do I hope there's a water biome. Okay, we've been here before. We know what this is. This room specifically. Kind of like a... See on the map. Okay, Nightmare Strand. Text log. Okay. Just got ChatGPT to give a step-by-step on how to fix it. Linked in our Discord messages. Really see. For you, so it'll save you some time trying to look it up once you're off stream. Bet. Do you know if the settings change whether I'm streaming? Just real quick, if you know off the top, if they mentioned it. Does it change? Do I need to change the settings based on if I'm streaming in 1080p, 1440p, or 2160 full 4K? Does it matter? Because if so, that would be nice to know. If you know off top. If not, it's something I can look into. Adrenaline. Oh, okay, that's what that is. The 5 is adrenaline. Got it. Just like Returnal. I knew it was something simple. So this is kind of like a reward room, if anything. It seems like. We're at 1,000, so you know, even if we were to perish, I think we'll hit at least 1,200, which 1,500 was the goal. But you know, I'm happy with 1,000. Tactical rifle, smart rifle. I'm gonna go with this. Again, real quick. What is this? Oh, I can't even get up there yet. That's why. I need the grappler to do the Death Strand. Just know it has to do with your bit rate capabilities. Okay, yeah, perfect. That's kind of what I figured as well. I know they say that technically they base it a lot of times on what your CPU can do and stuff like that. But also, as far as like internet speeds go, they say if you have 25 megabits of upload, then you should be able to stream 4K. That's what I've heard. With 25 megabits, I heard that you can stream 4K. I don't know how that applies to me streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Maybe there's a difference. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta get rid of the axe first. There's gotta be a way of like cleansing myself like these corruption things. That already took a big chunk of my health. Reach. No. Definitely not going out with the pistol. Yeah, some stuff for me to look into. Sorry for getting off track a little bit, but use a key. Finally found one of these doors. 1 second. Sorry about that. First time playing, loving it, by the way. Just absolutely loving this game. If I haven't said it enough. Reckless. Lose Lucenite when hit. You will not be grabbing this. Dang, even getting a full ether doesn't replace that. That's tough. That's a big loss. I feel like that amount of health matters. Status. No corruption effects, huh? Just getting hit. Dang, so you really can't get hit when you switch from sunlight to corruption time like I did. That's what hitting the black hole thing did. As I'm sure we all know. Alright. Trying to learn as fast as I can in this last, like, you know, 20, maybe 30 minutes before we call it for the night. I want to be able to jump back on tomorrow and make some real good progress. All right, boss fight. Do it. Hopefully he doesn't have a shield. Of course he does. I don't see him. There you go. What? I feel like that shouldn't have been able to hit me through the pillar like it did. Ooh! I really got to start remembering to use the shield. I'm like getting eaten up because of it. Ooh. I know it feels like I'm running a lot right now, but that's because I am. Sheesh, that was a lucky jump, I tell you. I will say, these bosses feel like bosses. Where's Returnal? One of my complaints would have been that a lot of the boss fights were really easy. Especially once you like found one or two good weapons. And they were easy like early on too. But once you figured out how to fight, it's like one or two, you were pretty much in the running for being America's Next Top Model. You know? Ooh, we out here. Please don't run away. Yes. Increase weapon recoil. Sure, this isn't too bad. Man, I got eaten up, didn't I? If I can get some health, we kind of in there. Did I die to that last time? I can't remember. I'll check when I rewatch the stream. I don't know. I feel like I didn't, or I did die to this last time. Or like just after it. I don't know. I'll watch it tomorrow after I leave the gym. Hopefully I get to the boxing gym. I'm gonna take some more.
I'm guessing I can't break that.
Confirmed. Extreme kinetic energy required.
Melee upgrade. Figures. I'm gonna take some more Aleve tonight, like 2 or 3 more, and then hopefully that gets me good enough to where I can go to the gym for at least an hour tomorrow. Maybe not go super crazy. At least so I can get a full hour workout. Let me say that. So like an hour and 45 minutes at the gym, and then do the DMV stuff, get my title, my tags, and everything registered, and so I'm not riding dirty. Hopefully get a new ID as well. Okay, I remember this part as well from last time. So we made it through that boss fight, and we died further up. Alright. There's gotta... I thought there was items. I guess not.
Soltari holocache detected.
Soltari holocache.
Activate holocache.
Delaware still won't hear anyone's concerns. The mission's the mission until we hear otherwise. I guess purpose is good, even if it seems absurd. I worry more about Micah. Sometimes I catch him staring at nothing, into the black. He says he can hear something. The others think he's losing it, but I think he's just scared.
Maybe when you get scared, that's when you start hearing things. Like Jerome maybe got scared and started hearing things as well. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Also, kind of how I mentioned like 30-45 minutes ago, how this feels like different than Returnal in the fact that that game was kind of like dark and like a cry for help, wishing, kind of like regret versus forgiveness and moving forward and stuff like that. Like a cycle, a perpetual cycle of like blaming yourself, blaming others, but mostly blaming yourself for, you know, bad things that you happen to you or that happen to other people that you care about, stuff like that. Whereas this one is kind of like hope, because Nietzsche, he like was really excited to see her, and you could hear the hope in his voice and how excited kind of he got that, you know, he believes that she's alive. So this feels more like a hope-filled story as opposed to Returnal, which I like. Brother. Yeah, when I get that double jump, I'll be able to make that. But until then, we barely making that. Psych! Nope, won't be getting the pistol. Brother, we needed that. Something is about to wreck us, friend. Jeez. They gave us full health for a reason. They were like, oh, you about to need that. But we got a good bit too, so. Probably a puzzle section and then another boss section here in a little bit. We'll see. We'll get to it, obviously. So do I have to go through there? What's up here?
Spatial distortion ahead. Unknown technology. Tracing readings from a previous location.
A shortcut. I'll take all the help I can get.
Ooh, when you're at full ether and you get more ether, it chips away at the corruption. I just noticed. So beneath me is a shortcut, like a portal maybe. Maybe a biome shift. Maybe we reached it when we get through here. Let's go!
Of biomass matches earlier scans.
Hey, let's go. We got the objective. I know it took us till the third run, but, you know, 20-minute run and a 45-minute run, and now a 50-minute run. Might even hit an hour. An hour and a half max. 3 o'clock is absolute max. I'll suspend the cycle if I have to. I don't wanna overdo it. So 3 hours absolute max. So, or 30 minutes absolute max. Sorry. Open the gate. Dang, I should have checked around a little bit more, just in case.
Signal leads underground. I've found a tunnel leading there.
Careful, Arch. We have no idea what else is down there.
I just need to keep going. I'm close, Jay.
Alright, I think this is a new biome. Underground, it says. Or at least a new part of this biome. Maybe it's the same biome the whole way through. You know? Select one reward. Prominence or adrenal overload. I wish I could see what they did. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Or am I tripping? Adrenal overload and okay, yeah. Boost adrenaline to max level. I'm already at 3, so I don't really feel like I need this. Look at that, like, art for that. At least to me, that looks sick. I kind of like this. I'm trying to stay in the habit of moving and shooting anyway, so increased weapon recoil and staying stationary reduces damage. I like that. Palisson, that's 2 of them we found. Alright, this stuff like snags you up. That is so cool. Alright, we need to stay out of that stuff. That's gonna be super annoying for fights. Oh no. Oh no! Ooh. Dog, what an intro, right? Ooh, too slow. Dang it. Oh, crap. I know I haven't said much, but I'm really kind of focused. Whew. First time in this would be a feat. Ooh! Dang, twice? Getting the medium aim assist would make this so much easier. So much easier. I don't know if I turned it off or not. 3 phases? Dirty. So close! Dang it! That was so good though. 3 phases I love. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. Even if it was, say I would have got through that, if it was fourth and final phase, mind blown. I'm already sold. Let's do some upgrading. We'll talk about the game a little bit before we jump off. Man. For my first real boss fight, that was exhilarating. That was so much fun. Way better boss fight than any of the bosses in Returnal. That right there alone, 9.2. Let's do some stuff, but already better than Returnal in every single way, in my opinion. Story, we're still working up to it, but already know way more about this than I did in Returnal for the first like 100 hours, so 50 hours realistically. But like we've only been at it for 3 hours and I know so much. I'm invested in the characters. Don't know the names yet, but anyway, let's do some stuff. New armor alterations available from primary. 1184 Lucenite. 56 minutes for the duration. 2 Halicon. That's what the Pokeballs are. Proficiency level reached 16. That's pretty good. I don't know what the max is. Maybe 30 to 50 in there, depending. Growth attributes, 9 resilience, 15 power, I think, and then 15 whatever the other one is. Or resilience, integrity, power, I think. Or resilience, power, or We'll figure it out. Carcosian modifiers, I didn't get any. Full summary. I like this. The breakdown. Profit. That's what killed me. $73 power. Shield. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I can't wait till I figure out parry. Most used was prominence. I still don't really get that, but sure. Power weapon. L2. Weak points. No weak points. Working on that. $10 artifacts. Lucenite collected. Death penalty. Dang, I lost 1,100 because I died. Holy smokes. So you lose half when you die. That's nuts. There's got to be a way of spending that stuff in-game. Containers open. Doors. Locked doors open. Okay, so resilience, the blue one is command, and then drive is the other one. We'll figure out exactly what that stuff is later. What a run. What a run.
I need to get back out there.
Alright, our objective for tomorrow's stream. The game already told us, defeat Prophet. That's the plan. Not for now, though. Okay, Bouchard's a real soldier. He's really cut for this. He's like, hey, check my accolades. This is what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Bouchard is one of them. So when you see the name, put some respect on it. Because he's one of them. Give me one of them. One of them. Give me one of them. A little bit of Usher. Sorry, y'all. What is this? Okay. Okay, we have to go. We have to check. This is the first, like, not red tree I've seen.
There you are.
This is the least of our concerns. I know.
Hey. Whatever keeps you going, Sebastian.
What is that for you, Arjun?
What keeps him going?
Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe.
Finding Nitya.
Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
He knows. Finding Nitya.
Keeping people safe.
Mm-hmm. Quote, quote. Oh, you didn't see. Yeah, so there's different fits in this. I don't remember where the screen is, but there's 5 different outfits. There's a God of War one with the red mark. There's the Ghost of Yote. There's like this really cool dragon one. There's the base black one, and then there's a like a strong white and like a little bit of off yellow. I paid for the deluxe because I knew I was going to play this a lot. So I spent the $79.99. A little bit of a embellishing spend, but I figured I was going to play this at least 100 hours, I think. So, you know, I got the cool gear. Sue me. Sue a guy for wanting to be drippy, you know what I'm saying? This is the Go to Yote skin though. It's tough. It's mad tough. It's my second favorite.
For you with all this?
Same as ever, my friend.
Though, I have missed your company. But you're all right. So few of us left now. I could rage about what I've lost. And what I deserve. But to what end? Sounds like you've given up. Not at all. I chose a different dream. That's all.
Hey man, it is what it is. I would love to get back to buying like the physical bundles and stuff though, because I feel like having the physicals would be dope. It definitely worth, like, you pay for like what's worth it. This is just in-game stuff, but if they have like an in-game version of this game, I would like to buy it and get whatever collectibles if possible, in like a couple of months if they still have them for sale. But so far, loving it, man. Like the in-person collectibles, your Yote mask is so dope. I think there was a Yote one or a Tsushima one. I can't remember because Yote wasn't out. But I know you had a mask.
A clue, a reason, you know? Sure.
Maybe
I
Tsushima.
hope you find what you need out there.
All right, that's Sebastian. He runs like a like the botanist type stuff. So he does like flowers, you know. That's Sebastian. He knows that I'm really doing the grind because I'm looking for Nitia or Nitia. Because I saw the hologram of her.
I'm sorry, Stack. With the ship sabotaged, you have new orders.
Please, Sheridan. I'm not supposed to be stuck in here. There's got to be some way to fix it.
Kayla says the engine is beyond repair, even with Primary's help. Your feet are on the ground, and we have work to do.
Is there any way I could join you out there? I feel like I'm rotting in here.
No, not until we know more. What happened to the colonists? Who built that city?
A city?
Well, we don't know anything about it.
The city. Gleaming, rising, screaming.
Stack. What are you on about?
I have seen it. Heard it. Like a dream far beyond these walls.
He's hearing stuff too. Him and Jerome.
Maybe you should get some rest.
Yep. That's how it starts. Pretty soon, he gonna be eating on somebody's ear at 12 at night.
No colonists yet. Just more ruins and hostiles.
There was civilization here. And now it's just dust.
What do you think happened to them? The builders?
I don't know. I just hope we learn that before it happens to us.
It won't. I won't let it.
Whatever they were, they built things we could only dream of. If they couldn't survive, how can we?
We can use what they left behind. Their weapons, their resources.
That's exactly what Soltari wants from us. To be their guinea pigs.
New planet expedition. We're all pretty much guinea pigs. They're trying. People are figuring out. Kind of like first time going to Mars type deal. Except this place is more ominous, I guess, and they knew that. But again, valuable resources.
Anything yet?
Still searching. But I spotted a winged creature. Nothing like the others.
How could Soltari miss so much?
They only saw
they had
profit
to
with
have
the
known.
Lucenite extraction.
Yeah, we all know they'll cut a corner to save a buck. But Carcos is a big investment.
Yeah, they definitely threw everything at it. 3 ships of colonists and then us to clean up the mess, obviously.
Echelon 4, that's us.
If Lucenite's even half the energy source they say it is, you know how badly it's needed back home. But leave it to Primary to manage those odds.
So they're using the Lucenite for energy, kind of like we do with oil now, but it's like probably super duper good because we're like an intergalactic universal advancement of humans. So like way out there, like 500 to 1,000 years in the future, maybe not that far ahead, but anyway, I'm thinking like maybe 500 years in the future. We're like all over the place, humans. And they're using the Lucenite, the new material from this planet that they knew was dangerous, but they didn't tell us. So we can mine this stuff and get it to them. So far is what I'm picking up.
Hey, that creature you saw? Next time I hear about it, it had better be dead.
It will. Prophet. Yeah, I'm putting Prophet down next time we see him tomorrow. I'm all over him. Okay, kind of like I was saying, like Soltari's a big company furthering, you know, global or universal, not universal, solar system wide, galaxy wide expansion for the human race. Kind of like early stages of, or late stages of what Elon Musk wants. So like maybe 10 generations down the line, type far in the future. So like 100, yeah, I would say 500 years to 1,000 years in the future. They're talking solar system, 100,000 subsidiaries, following dozens of successful unmanned, probably, you know, missions to different planets and stuff. Probably what that's going to say. So like there's a lot that this company's doing, clearly. Some right, maybe some wrong. That's back out into the world. We won't do... Oh, let's go up here and check this other thing, and then we'll do our final thoughts. Try and do it real quick and brief because I've kind of already done that. And then we'll do our prayer, and then we'll get up out of here. Check in this room real quick. Lena, okay. Dang, so Vic wrote, or no, Lena wrote a letter to Vic, I'm assuming, who was her husband, ex-husband, and they had like a back and forth with the divorce and stuff like that. I'm assuming she made a ton of money and just gave it to him. See how that pans out. Lena and Vic, okay. See how that pans out throughout the story. Seems pretty interesting. I like small little like blurbs like that. Like it gives you enough. I don't have to sit through someone talking it. I can just read it real fast. Read what I don't want to read, or come back to certain things later when things are more pieced together. Like, and I don't feel rushed to do it. I could do it all later at the end of the game and really understand it just at the end if I want. Or like piece it together. I don't know. Oh, Hollow Viewer, got it.
Till we're still we hear anyone's concerns. The mission's the mission until we hear otherwise. I guess purpose is good, even if it seems absurd. I worry more about Micah. Sometimes I catch him staring at nothing, into the black. He says he can hear something. The others think he's losing it, but I think he's just scared.
Once you get scared, it starts to seep in. I don't know if I said that, but I think that, you know, especially once you start to lose hope. Like, this dude's still hopeful. Everyone else seems like a certain degree of afraid, and I feel like the more afraid you get, the more susceptible to the mind madness, like Tharn or whatever his name was. Come in here, quick dialogue options if they got them. Pick up anything, level up our stuff, do our prayer, or we'll do our thoughts on the game, prayer, and then we'll get up out of here. Get some sleep, hopefully get like 4 hours of sleep, and I can go train at the gym tomorrow. Shield capacity. Drive. So drive is Lucenite based stuff. That helps with Lucenite gained, increases proficiency upgrading. Okay. I'm going armor. Yeah, armor route. Unlocking certain powerful alteration requires a Halcyon. I think I have 2 of... No, I got 5 of them. Okay, bet. If you unlock alterations, more of the armor matrix will gradually be revealed. Bet. Ooh. Okay, so all of these are proficiency. Oh, the tree's going to get kind of stout. Okay, well, I guess none of this really matters at this point. But for my next run, we'll go here, 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 oop, here. I'm not really too worried about proficiency increasing, so we'll go here with increased shield capacity. So we'll be a little bit more tanky on this next one, 443. Pretty balanced. Obviously, this sets you up for that. And then you start getting into some funky stuff. Start cycle with a key. That's cool. We'll look at some of these. We'll look at some of these more tomorrow. It seems like this expands a lot, which I really like that there's a skill tree this time. Adrenaline level increases. That's going to be dope. That'll probably be my next one that I try to unlock. Ooh, what's this? Dispatch Prophet, and then I'll get 1 resilience, 1 command, and 1 drive for every proficiency level. Bet. Stuff gets expensive. Sorry, I know. Let's see. 1. So 3. 1,500, 2,000. Yeah, so, you know, once I get all of these after the 4th run, everything is probably going to be minimum. I think minimum 2,000 is going to be the goal each run. So I can level up one thing. Maybe I get more than that each run. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, yeah, here's the armors. So I'm going to switch to this one. This is my favorite one, Hands of Shore. Here's our God of War one, Midgard, Onryo, Astra. So my favorite, second favorite, third favorite here. We'll go with Midgard's third favorite. Fourth favorite, Astra. This one's whack. But it's still not terrible. Go with this one for the next run. Why is it saying I have something on the Matrix? Dang, how do I do... One second. We'll just pull this up. I'm gonna change the screen anyway. Music. Do our little wrap up real quick. Love this game. Real quick, break it down. Let's try and do this fast. Audio quality is great. I'm gonna wear headphones next time I play to really immerse myself and really try to talk a little bit less. We'll see though. Good luck with that. Audio quality is superb in comparison to Returnal. That's what I'm comparing it to because it's kind of like the second iteration in my mind. Level layout, amazing. My only gripe with the level layout is the mini map. I wish it was a little bit smaller and showed a little bit more, but we'll see if we can do that. Mess with that in the menus tomorrow. But that's my only real gripe. The HUD is great while you're in game. It's easy to navigate around. Similarly to if you play Returnal, you kind of get the gist. Everything is smooth. I'm really hoping for a double jump and at some point maybe a double dash. A parry with the shield would be nice. I got a lot of high hopes so far for things to come with the level up system, the skill tree, and the different perks that we're getting. I'm liking a lot of the story and the back stuff. So all in all, audio's great. Graphics are great. Story, pacing, and everything is great. Character designs are great. Dialogue is fantastic. World lore so far, very intriguing and interesting. Edge of the seat still. So far, like I said earlier, I would give this a 9.2, and I give Returnal a 9. Sometimes a little bit higher, but on average a 9. This is so far a 9.2 after 3 hours of playing it. I love it so far. Yeah, and I can't wait to play more of it. Hopefully tomorrow, if not sometime later in this week. I will only be playing it and streaming it, so when I'm playing it, y'all be seeing it, and we can kind of enjoy it together. let's get a prayer in, and then we'll have a couple remarks, and then we'll get up out of here. Father God, thank you so much for this time that we could spend together playing and enjoying this game, something that we saved for, something that you allowed us to be able to set aside some funds for, something that we had really had our hearts set on as an outlet for enjoyment and a way of kind of getting back into something we wanted to do, which is streaming and being a little bit more social, connecting with our friends, talking, and just putting ourselves back in the world, giving ourselves chances to be used by you so we can speak of your son, Jesus Christ, and all that we think, say, and do, and show that we are the light of the world so long as we are in the world. So I thank you for the opportunity to be able to do this. I thank you for the time and the ability to hang out with these amazing people. I pray the best for us tonight as we go about our days or our mornings or evenings, whatever, lunch, whatever. Just cover us in a hedge of protection. Lead us and guide us. Strengthen us. Give us courage to lean on you and to encourage others as well. Those struggling, those not struggling, just to encourage those, our fellow man, stranger or not, follower or not. Lead us, touch us, and guide us. I pray all these things in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. In your name, Jesus, I pray. Amen. All right. Real quick before we jump off, as we always do, thank you again to Alex for showing up. Drew, thank you guys. What was his name from earlier? I don't want to forget. Nothing Worthwhile 8. Appreciate him coming through. We had some very, very good conversations as well. God bless to all of you guys. Anybody who watched, anybody who enjoyed. Shout outs to May again. I linked her information in the bottom of the YouTube description. If you want to go watch her stream from today where she, opened up, she was very vulnerable, talked about her struggles with Christ, but, as she shared her story and her testimony, and it was very empowering, very inspiring. Filled me with hope for more confidence because she seems very confident and is very confident. And she exudes that so much so that I'm trying to emulate that as well, similarly to how my friends are very confident. But her story really resonated with me. Hopefully you guys check it out. Her name is May Space on YouTube, but her video was on Twitch. Anyway, thank you for her sharing that information earlier in her stream. It was amazing and, again, inspiring. And I know God is just working through her in her situations, on her controllingness, on her love. Not that controllingness is a bad thing, but that's something we want to give him. Her anxiety, her loving other people, because she's really good at that. So all the good things and, some of the things she's struggling with. I pray that God touches her, touches you guys as you move throughout your nights. And yeah, we should be playing more tomorrow, probably around 7-ish, 1900 Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you guys can tune in. I'll try and do a little post on YouTube and maybe in the Discord, we'll see. But I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Thank you guys so much. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. And until next time, we are out of here. Appreciate y'all and God bless.